What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Simple Reacts. Welcome to the 10,000 subscriber stream. Listen, if you guys are just getting in right now, don't feel bad about hitting the live button to catch up to all of the festivities and whatever we're doing right now. But yeah, waiting for anybody to get in here. I should probably post the StreamYard's link here. Boom, boom. Get this going into the chat there. And oh, so real quick, I just want to shout out everybody who is subbed up, everybody who stops by and watches the video, regardless of even if you are subbed up. It's just really cool that I don't know, so many people stop by and watch the videos. All right, let me get this link into the actual chat here and pin it. And if anybody wants to jump in, feel free to come on in. Boom, boom. And if anybody wonders what we're going to be doing today, we're just going to be hanging out. I'm going to probably do some painting a little bit of free time from doing reactions and things like that. So figured I'd use this time to express some creative ability, I suppose. I don't even know what I'm doing here. Here we go. Boom. All right. So that's in the chat already. And pin that message. What up, Blaze? Appreciate you stopping by, brother. Sorry we had to do it on a stormy night. Definitely appreciate you stopping by, though, man. For real. Like I said, if anybody wants to jump up in the StreamYards, feel free to. Oh, hey, there he is. What up, brother?
What up? What up?
Boom. 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 So I ain't even gonna lie. Anybody jumping in right now, this man next to me is the reason I'm where I am, and he can say whatever he wants and deny it all he wants. But seriously, a huge shout out to you, Hailey. I would not be where I am without you behind the scenes pushing me, helping me. You know, everything you do. I just want to say I appreciate it.
What up? What up, everybody in the chat? What up, Hatter? What up, TS?
What up, Hatter?
Hey, I'm just proud to see where you've come in such a short time. Shit, I'm happy you're here.
I appreciate it, man. And I appreciate everybody out there rocking with me and stuff. A little community we got going on. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of good people. What up, Scott? Appreciate you stopping by. DS, appreciate you. Thank you. We'll definitely be getting into some more home free type stuff. For sure. For sure.
It's definitely been a damn journey.
It seriously has, man. It really, really has. I mean, we're coming up on 3 months. And what's funny about it all is like there's so much time behind the scenes spent, at least for me, because I get so distracted. I will admit that. And that's why it takes me all day. So that's partly my fault. But, there's so much that really goes into all this stuff. And I don't know, it feels like time slows down when you're in that moment. You know what I mean? And you don't realize that it really hasn't been that long. And now I'm like looking back and it's like I don't know, it's just crazy to me. It's only been 3 months, man. It's I don't know. This is cool.
Did you pin your StreamYard link? For anybody
Yes.
else that wants to join it. Oh, shout out to Blaze. What's up, Blaze?
Luna 2.
Hey, I
Hey.
appreciate that, DS. I'll go out of my way to look through for DS comments in the videos now. I'm like, I know DS is on this one somewhere. Let me find it.
And that's what we like, man. We love seeing the repeat commenters. You know what I mean? That's really cool, especially because it's like this community that we're building. It we get to reach out to you guys through music. We get to promote this really cool message. If nobody's seen it, go check out Hailey's new Hobson reaction. Seriously, it's fire. It's
Hey, I
fire.
appreciate that, Scott.
But it's like we just get to reach out to so many different people and come together through something that is I don't know, worldly. I don't want to say it doesn't pick up any hate or anything like that because everybody has, different feelings about music and stuff. But I don't know, just the whole positive vibe behind it. When you're finding the positivity in the music and sharing it, I feel like we bring together a lot more people. You know what I mean? I don't know. I like it. I like the vibe that we're creating here. It's really cool. What up, Hattie? You gonna jump up in here? What are you doing? Luna? What's going on? What's going on? All right, so I guess before I get into painting and everything, so what's going on with everybody out there? How's everybody else doing tonight or today, depending on when it is? Hey, I appreciate that, Luna. Thank you very much.
DS wants to know if your channel has helped your mental health situation at all.
Yes, very, very much. Very, very, very much. It's to the point where I don't want to. I don't know. Not that it's hard for me to talk about, but it's like when you wake up every day, almost to the point where you're wishing that you didn't, and you start doing something, not realizing what it can do for you, and you know what I mean. You have faith in it because you have to have faith in certain things, especially when people reach out a hand. See, that's the biggest thing is when people reach out a hand, you have to give it a try. At least that's how I feel about it. So when the community reached out, you know what I mean, and I gave it that try, honestly, it's brought me so much further. It really has. Like I wake up happy every day. You know what I mean? I want to come down and do the reactions. I enjoy excuse me. I enjoy all the comments and everything, like the interaction. And I don't know, it's just that's what's so cool to me is just being able to interact with so many people at once. It's just I don't know, it's really cool. We got Luna. What up? What up?
Congrats, little bro. Proud of you.
Hey, thank you. I appreciate it
Oh, get
very
out of
much.
here.
Boom, boom. Make sure to get this like that. Retweet it back out. Boom.
I'm gonna say, yeah, I tweeted it out for you.
I appreciate that. Boom. Boom.
My lady said to tell my boyfriend congratulations on 10,000.
Yeah.
I thought you were the master and he was the grasshopper.
No, that's little brother over there. My missus was like, "You guys spend way too much time together, though. That's your boyfriend."
You do.
For anybody that wants the stuff that happens when you get in the Discord, the Discord. Hiley's my dad. If anybody didn't know.
Oh, no, you're
Wait.
I'm playing. I'm just kidding,
so
everyone.
if he's your dad, does that make him my dad? Because you're my brother.
Hey.
I'm not accepting responsibility for none of y'all.
I don't blame
Hiley
you.
Can't look at the mustache. Look at the nose chart. Look into the camera, Hiley. Go ahead.
You're a little pale to be Hiley's son.
I'm going. That's it. I'm going to get a makeover today.
Don't change those blue eyes, Hiley. Hey, Mandy.
Mandy, what's up?
Scott, Blazy. You surviving the hurricane down there, Blazy?
I guess it's a really funny. It's a really funny
he didn't
joke.
know if he was gonna be able to jump inside the chat because he didn't know how long his power was gonna last.
Yeah, he's right in the path of that hurricane in Florida.
Hey, you be safe, Blaze. 100%. Board that shit up.
Man. Seriously.
I don't want to hear nothing about Blaze went swimming or Blaze was out trying to hold up. He was trying to surf with a jacket on his. No, stay inside, Blaze. Don't do anything crazy.
It's Blaze. We don't want to see on the news. Florida man goes skinny dipping in ocean during hurricane.
Yeah,
I could just see him out there
seriously.
trying to fly around on a parachute. No, it's
Yes.
not the time. It's way too strong of a wind.
Oh,
All right,
Discovered home
so
free at the start of the pandemic. Quarantine fell down the rabbit hole. Love seeing you guys in your face light up. Home free has been an eye opener. Home free and voice play and all these people that can make
no.
you completely forget that there's any instruments or that there's no instruments in the song that they're performing. That to
Scott.
me is magic. Like, who does that?
See,
that's what I'm
Home
saying.
Free, I watched Tylee's reaction to One Voice. Legit, this dude had me crying like 2 minutes, less than 2 minutes into his reaction because his big blue eyes get all red and like he starts crying. But that, and then to see Billy Gilman all grown up, he aged
That was
well.
cool.
He aged
He did
well.
very well.
You gonna paint something? Is that why you have a blank canvas, Simple?
Yep. Yep. We're gonna do a painting while streaming here.
Blaze says
Something to do.
Blaze says Florida pissed off Elsa. Now she's here and she can't let it go.
Simple, you should open your stream on your phone so that you can see the chat over on your canvas.
Yes.
Ooh.
That way, even while you're painting, you'll be able to see what people are
When
saying.
did I get
to
a
you. You
wrench
won't
on
have
your
to call
channel,
that way.
Simple?
Hey, people been hooked up since day one. They just didn't know it.
Oh,
Blackpink in our area. What's up? Welcome, welcome.
Hey,
Huge
appreciate you for
supporter.
stopping
sure.
by. Thank you very much.
so
Shout out to the
how'd,
Blinks out there.
so how'd you do it in 3 months? To all the people wondering, but don't give out too much information. Make them pay for that.
And
Tylee.
don't ever say I cheated.
Well, I mean, that wouldn't be true anyway. No. Honestly, it's just loving music. Seriously. Like, I love music so much, and then just being able to promote the vibe that I think should be out there. You know what I mean? I don't know. I think that's the coolest thing.
Do not encourage Blaze. Please. He needs no help in the encouragement department. And fingers crossed for you, Hatter, that you'll have a new place tomorrow.
Absolutely. Hope that
Yeah,
happens.
seriously, man.
I totally agree with that, Scott. Insightful, talented, and real. I could do it. I could see those 3 words to describe Home Free for sure. They're all legit, like superhuman beings. Even on the outside of music, you just could tell that they're lovers.
Have either of you two done a reaction to them doing Flowers on the Wall?
I have not.
I don't know if I did Flowers on the Wall yet.
That is one of my all-time absolute favorite songs. That and American Pie.
Blue or purple here. A little bit purple. Boom, 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 boom.
Blaze, stay in the house. Do not go into the street. Dear Lord. Don't make me find your wife on Facebook and tell her to put you in timeout. Somebody's saying elite guitar reaction, bro.
Hey, shout out to the Elipers out there too. Thank you for stopping by. We'll definitely have some more Elite reactions up soon for sure. For sure. See, Alip is one of those guitarists. Like, all right, so one of my friends back in the day, before I even knew what like fingerstyle or tapping or anything like that was, came by. I have one reaction. His name's Jesse Russell. Really good guy. And he starts playing the guitar. He's like, yo, man, let me know what you think about this. And he starts just tapping up the neck, playing this like beautiful song. And I'm just sitting there in awe, like, what are you doing to that thing? Like, I didn't even know you could play a guitar like that. And then, fast forward years later, never really thought about it. I never really, I picked up a guitar and I've learned how to play just a set song. But I've never really learned, the structure of music in that way.
Damn, Blaze.
And then to see Alip play this thing, it's just amazing. It's amazing to me. It's so cool.
I don't like anybody that can smack around a guitar and it still makes beautiful noises.
Yeah, or that What's
It
that
made me
little?
feel so inadequate. I can't
Dude,
even
that little
strum a
tool that
guitar
you
and make it
made.
make a. Even
I
if I go from
know.
the top to the bottom, just like my shit comes out not like that.
Or you have the people that just like seem to like mindlessly run their hands across the piano keys and it makes a beautiful sound. When I try, it sounds like a cat dying. Like
Daniel, welcome.
Like I can find melodies. See, that's my talent. I can like pick up a guitar and I can just, play something and then I'll remember a couple notes to build a loop and I'll be like, all right, that's a cool loop.
You know how to remember things?
Not for very long. So
You know I love you.
I know.
It sounds like my syndrome.
See,
Cat,
was
now is not the
CSR,
time to be singing.
CRS. Couldn't even remember what the acronym was.
Oh,
You can put on the show for me later, Cat. Come here.
Oh man, I should have got some paper
Come here.
towels or something.
so if you made your goal was 10K, so what is your next goal now? 11? Or are we shooting big? 20?
I mean, yeah, I think we're gonna go 20 because I want to do another live stream at 20 for sure.
Yeah.
And I'm sure we're gonna do more live streams in between as well. I don't really know. Oh my gosh, my paint started drying up on me. Look at this.
But the thing is, with the fact that you're an insomniac, it plays well if a lot of your fan base is in overseas, where when most people are sleeping here in America, you're wide awake. So be
See,
productive with that time.
yeah, exactly. I don't know if we'll be taking requests tonight specifically. I just kind of want to hang out with everybody because this is the first stream that
Ever?
that we're really doing on the channel. Just kind of want to get together, say what's up. But I mean, if
Hey,
people are
that
into
Tina
it,
S is something else, DS. That woman put some people to shame on the guitar that I thought were good before.
I might have to check
It-
that out.
Is this your first live on the on your channel?
Yes.
You got 17 people watching, bro.
Hey, shout out to the 17. I appreciate everybody watching. I didn't even look down.
Remember, if
appreciate
you're
it very
looking,
much.
you should be liking.
Hey, TK.
TK Green, welcome.
What up, TK? I
Mm,
appreciate
fine.
you, brother. Thank you very much.
Yes.
Marcia, thank you very much. Scott, what's up?
I've never seen fingers that fast, DS. How the hell does she even make those calculations in her brain and where they need to go? I don't know. That's 10 fingers that you got to calculate at a speed of 100 miles an hour.
Imagine how many times she practiced it and how slow she had to practice it just to, you know what I mean?
I'm saying, if I was her, that's a long song that I reacted to. We're talking about like a classical score that she did on the guitar.
Mm.
You imagine getting halfway through and messing something up, being like, oh,
Can you imagine how
I'll
many
break
times
so
she
many
did,
guitars.
though?
I promise you.
Bro, can you imagine how many times she did get that far and mess up? Like how much? And that's what I think people don't realize. They see these people just, oh wow, I have an alarm going off. That's weird. Okay. How many? I don't think people realize like how much time it actually takes for a performer to really get ready. Like I don't promote it on my reaction channel ever. I always say that if I ever bring up music at all, and I still won't perform or promote it now because it's like I always say, that's not what this channel is about. This is about reactions, promoting the good vibes and stuff like that. Not that I don't put out a good vibe, but it's not about promoting myself.
Your music doesn't
But-
put out a good vibe.
Hey.
Hey, it embraces my inner serial killer.
That's because of my personality.
We have good personalities.
What was I saying?
But
I don't remember now.
You said you don't
That's how
push your
short my
music.
memory is.
You were talking about how long it takes for performers to get ready.
Oh yeah. So like if I have to record a song or something, I do it in about 100 or so takes, just because. And that honestly, there's probably people that do it more. There's probably people that do it less. And no shade to anybody out there, because everybody has their own thing. You know what I mean? But it's like the amount of time that it takes to practice and get your cadence right and get all of those little pieces down, and then to bring it together in one, 4 to 10 minute long video. It's
Well,
like
yeah,
it's
it's
like a
not like
shooting
these people
star.
are.
It's like a
It's
shooting
not.
star. There's so much that goes into building this thing, and then it just streaks across the galaxy for 1 second, and then it's gone. You know what I mean? And it's like it's up to us as reactors to help it continue glowing. Like, I don't know, it's so cool. I don't know if that had anything to do with the question.
What's
Can't
up,
remember.
Eco Warrior Princess? Welcome, welcome.
Appreciate you for stopping by. Thank you. Boom, boom.
Hello, Mr. Pitt. Who's Mr. Pitt?
Is he calling you Brad Pitt? Ooh.
I get
Uh-huh.
called Brad Pitt an awful damn lot lately.
You're better
I
looking.
look nothing like that.
Yeah, but you're better looking. Brad Pitt has not aged well. Whatever his marriage to Angelina Jolie, that woman aged him a crap ton.
Boom.
Well, it's like when you do your makeup, how long does it take you? It takes you a good, what, 4 to 6 hours to do just your face makeup?
Yeah.
Simple?
When I first started doing it, it was about 8 hours, and then I got it down to 4.5. So I can do it in about 4 to 4.5 hours now.
Yeah, because like I know when I
So
actually
long.
put on just for my lives, just to put on the makeup, well, it takes me when I legit want to do my more of, I'm not gonna call it clown makeup because then I get put in as a juggalette, but more of my Harlequin, Joker, Jester makeup, whatever we want to call it, as long as we're not calling it ICP. It takes me a good 4 hours to get it to where I want it, and it looks so simple when I get on camera, but it's like, no, this is like 6 hours worth of work.
Yeah. And it goes back to like, think about how much time people. Oh, I'm painting. Sorry, DS. I'm getting some paints ready so I can paint this. It's not really a painting stream, it's just like a celebration stream. But I kind of need something to do, or else I just sit here like.
Hey, Daniel, I appreciate you. For popping
TK
by,
says he
100%.
can record thousands
Thank you,
of
Daniel.
takes on stuff, and it still sucks sometimes. Ha.
100%. That's what I'm saying. There's actually some crazy people out there that think that these artists just produce these things in one take, and that's not how that works.
No.
Yeah.
And like even just with like if you want to perform and shit like that, like the take, it's a lot of practice. Like what you see for a 4-minute performance, there's probably been weeks, months, years of practice just to go into that 4-minute song. And
mean-
there's the hours that they spend putting into writing that song to, and if you're in a lot of people in the hip hop industry, independent, they mix, they master, they do their own videos, they do everything. So it's not just okay, we're gonna do a music video and have it up in 2 days.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
look at, like-
legitimately the reason. There's a lot of people that say, "Oh, I don't like the K-pop stuff you've been doing on your channel. I don't like the Blackpink." That's why I appreciate Blackpink. People don't realize that those girls went through a 10-year program before they ever debuted, like practicing and getting shit perfect for 10 years.
Yeah.
Now, how long have you been doing music? Simple.
Publicly, I've been doing music for about 2 years, but I've been
But-
writing poetry and stuff since I was like 8, 9 years old.
So like you see people like Jacko.
What up, Nico?
Hey Nico, he's been doing this for over 20 years.
What
Like,
up,
people-
Nico?
People think, especially with YouTube just coming around, that people have only been doing this a couple years because they'll look at one YouTube page. But you have like artists out here that have been grinding for
Mhm.
20 plus years, and they're better than some of these people that are trending at 10,000 subs.
And that's what makes it so hard. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people out there though that have an expression that they want to get out. You know, there's a lot of people that have something to say. And I think that's one thing about music that we should all appreciate, you know, regardless of anything else. Like, kind of like kill the toxicity of, I guess, the fan bases in general. You know what I mean? Because it's like, even if you don't like a song, there's still something that you can appreciate in it. You know what I mean? I've never seen a song where I just completely,
Hated every aspect.
yeah. And it's like, I don't know, I guess I just can't grasp how some people can. You know what I mean? I just have a really strong appreciation. What up? Look at the mirror. I appreciate seeing you here. Thank you very much.
Look at the mirror. What's up? What's up?
You're never late to a Simple thing. Simple will be late to his own funeral. He'll
Yes.
be too stubborn to die.
Yes.
He- like, nope.
He wouldn't be late. He would just forget it was even
He
happening.
could forget it. Yeah,
It's definitely something I could do very easily.
that's why he wouldn't.
This
make
dude has literally dropped videos, right? It's my morning. I'm talking to him. He'll be like, yeah, I'm dropping this. I just dropped these videos. I'll go look at them. And then come the evening time, he'd be like, something's wrong with my YouTube. I'm not getting the views that I need to get up. I said, simply, you just dropped them this morning. Calm down. He said, oh, I lost track of time.
Yeah,
And that's what I was saying earlier. Like this, it feels like there's so much time. Like time goes by so slow. It's weird. It's weird.
I
Alright,
thought you were about to
Luca,
break out into
I'm
a song.
sorry.
Time goes
I wasn't
by.
trying to
he
use your name out
Simple
there
would
like
make a
that.
horrible ghost to haunt somebody because he'd be sitting there doing ghost stuff, and he'd be like, "Oh shit, I was supposed to haunt somebody today. Maybe tomorrow."
Yep. I'd put it off a day. Oh, I hope I didn't mess this color up. Too bad. That's all right. I'll just do it over again if I did. It doesn't really much matter. Oh, that's actually a really nice color. Yeah. Okay.
Luca is way easier than look at the mirror. That's easy.
Yes.
Cool. Luca works.
And huge shout out to Luca. Honestly, one of my biggest Blackpink supporters right there, for real. Always in the comment section, always correcting me, calling me out and stuff. No, I appreciate Luca very, very much.
I would check it out, Nico. I don't know if I've ever heard Linkin Park do an Adele cover.
Ooh.
No, I am not a huge fan of Adele, to be honest. So I might have to check.
I'm
it
not
out.
a fan of her, but I like a lot
No.
of covers of her songs.
Yeah, I like her songs and I like the messages. I just don't like her voice. Like, I don't know what it is. But there's a lot of people.
I've never really had Adele on my playlist or anything, but I mean, I wouldn't change the channel if she came on or anything like that.
No,
I
like
don't-
she does have a. If you hear her sing and then you hear her talk, her singing voice is definitely much nicer than her talking voice. She's got that like Ozzy Osbourne English accent where you can't understand. Sounds like she's talking with a mouthful of marbles and rocks.
Speaking of Ozzy Osbourne and English accents, shout out to my boy Pete. Love you, Pete.
Welcome home.
Who's that? Who's that?
Boom, 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 boom.
You know what I've always
appreciate-
liked? Have you ever heard of not Brian Adams, but Ryan Adams?
I've heard of me some Brian Adams now. Ryan Adams sounds like a copyright claim
No,
violation thing.
he's actually, I think, been around longer than Brian Adams. Have you ever heard the song "When the Stars Go Blue"? Tim McGraw sings it.
Yeah.
That's actually Ryan Adams wrote that song.
Now I'm gonna
And-
have to go and Google
Yes.
this Ryan Adams because, like, "I Want to Be Your Underwear" is my favorite song ever, and that's a great Brian Adams song. So Ryan Adams better not be trying to steal his thunder.
It's an interest. It's nothing like his sound. He has kind of a, I don't know, almost a. He looks like he's emo. Kind of has that. I don't know how to.
That flippy hair, is that what it is?
Yes, he's got that.
Oh, I'm
flippy-
definitely gonna check it out though. Anybody that has the flippy hair, I check them out because that's awesome. They normally have some real emotional stuff to say. Those flippy hair kind
He
of people.
does. Pandering.
Panding
Panda says
Panda, welcome,
congratulates
welcome.
on the 10K. Simple.
Thank you very, very much. I'm sorry I'm not showing my face at all. The colors probably
So
don't
why
look
don't you
that
move
great on
your
YouTube.
damn thing to the left a little bit so people can see the painting instead of your back? Come on, Bob Ross has the perfect angle. You do not.
Hey, first time for everything. Here we go.
You got to
There you
remember
go.
that Simple's is our gentle giant too.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
have a
but
lot
Bob
of room
Ross
in the
has
room,
still
but-
got it perfect, and he ain't even around. Simple has no
No.
excuse.
When Simple sitting down probably is as tall as me on my tiptoes.
Bob Ross has more viewers on the live stream than all of us combined.
And he's been dead for years. Is that the ocean going into mountains? What?
Maybe.
Hey, his back is a lot nicer than his face, Hatter.
Ooh, burn.
Well, yeah, you're gonna have to get yourself like a cell phone holder with a clamp to attach to your painting stand.
So yeah, you can run your or a webcam from your painting
Yes,
stand so
you
people can
look up
see
there
you.
and-
Well, I mean, once we get there will definitely be upgrades coming.
Oh yeah,
This is
because
the
then you
first
could do
camera.
multiple cam views and stuff. That would be cool.
Yeah, that would be really cool.
I'm not sure. Okay, Blaze has a request simple. He said, describe to us what you are painting in a smooth, calming voice.
I don't know if Simple has another voice other than smooth and calming.
I don't know if the microphone will reach that far, but I can give it a try.
I have no idea if Prince Charles said he wanted to be Camilla's underwear. Anyone
I
else?
recommend not saying happy little trees, so you might get copyrighted.
Right.
Well, there's no happy little trees in this. What up, Roxy? Appreciate you for coming by
There is
to-
no happy little tree
to the Simple Ross stream.
in Simple's world.
Oh, now we got the microphone in the way of the painting. See, I don't know if everybody can actually still hear me if I move it
Cat.
further away. Appreciate you, M. Martinez, for stopping by. Very, very much.
The kitty cat is congratulating you.
The kitty cat's
Appreciate
trying
that
to
kitty cat.
She's trying to push me to turn her into
Is that Belle
a set of gloves.
or is that Dink?
That's Dink. She's probably pissed at that. Yep, she's angry the bell's in her chair.
Always.
That always happens. Your cats don't know how to share. My aunt's cats just lay on top of each other. One of them's in the other one's spot.
Bring her to me. Come here, cat.
Give me your cat.
Simba.
You have pretty kitties. Oh, he really does. That is a really pretty kitty.
Why are you in your sister's chair?
DS wants to know who is going to win your painting, Simple.
Oh, who's gonna win it? What do you mean? Why does some?
I only have the duck only sounds when you message me, Blaze. You're the only one messaging me tonight. He sent me a picture of outside his window with the hurricane.
Are you a superstar?
Really?
Yep. But he was inside.
Okay.
But he said in your chat earlier he's already been outside 4 times.
See,
It's Blaze. He lives in Florida. The sun, I swear, does something to the brain of people in Florida. And yeah, they're their own breed. Like they're too close to the sun or something.
appreciate
too
you
much-
stopping by, Scott. Thank you very much.
They don't fear normal things. Blaze would be the type that would go drive into a tornado just to get a better picture.
Yeah. I mean, hey, if we didn't have people out there like that, though, how much would we be able to learn about weather?
Exactly. A lot of people have died for our entertainment purposes and knowledge. Stroke that paintbrush harder, harder.
Harder. Get it in there harder.
I'm all about them tornado chasers and stuff. Come on, that's cool. I like to watch you do it. I'm gonna stay in the safety of my house.
Yes.
So
Exactly.
DS wants to know if the painting is going to go up on your own wall.
No, I honestly, all right. So I'll take a moment.
Simple
'cause I think I have to
literally
let this dry.
paints and puts them on the floor. That's where they
Yeah.
go. Simple paints and puts them on the floor. He's got a whole stack of paintings he does absolutely nothing with. You guys should give him
Yes.
some ideas.
He's going to send me the one with the moon.
There's
on
one
the
I
water.
did.
Simple. Just put on a little.
Why
display-
does
display
that
paint.
flamingo look like it has Down syndrome?
Hey, I can't draw or paint from
He
my
painted
mind.
that from his head without looking at a picture.
Yeah.
So
There's
that
no way in hell I would get a flamingo that right because
No, I would either. So we're getting a look into Simple's mind and how he sees things. It probably is Blaze, but I was trying to give you the benefit of the doubt.
And you guys can't see it,
Flamingos
but
are
there's
the
actually
weirdest looking
five.
creatures ever.
There's 5 different colors of pink and purple that run through that make all the feathers.
There's
and stuff
that many
that come
different
back.
shades of pink? 5?
Oh,
Damn.
I made 5 different shades to do this painting. I love the way the tail feathers came out. They're just like, I don't know, it's cool.
So you like
Where's my
flamingo
Definition of
butt?
the camera doesn't. Oh, all right, hold on. I'll grab it.
Show him my favorite, or is it not
This
in
is
your?
literally what he does with his paintings, people. Paints,
Yep.
stores, paints, throws them on the
Yeah.
floor.
No, he
Really
says he
watch
has a
this
lot
guy.
hanging up in the house.
No, see, what happens is I paint something, and then my wife is like, "No, I'm taking that," and I'm like, "No, I'm throwing it in the trash," and she's like, "You want to sleep on the couch?" And then all of a sudden, I have 18 paintings hanging in my house that I painted, and I'm just like, it's weird for me. Like, who paints stuff and lives in it? Like, you're not supposed to hang your own paintings up.
Now, do you record your own music and then listen to your own music?
All right, you got me there, because yes, I do. All right, and the reason that I do that is because I write music to help me. It's like therapy for me. So I listen back to it so I can reflect on my stupidity things and like pull myself out
Is
of
your
holes
painting
and stuff.
therapy though? Is it therapeutic to you? Is it calming, relaxing? Why do you paint?
Because I like art.
So there's nothing wrong with living in it. No different than blasting your own song.
Honestly, all right, so art started for me as a way. I mean, I guess we could have an auction if you want. I don't know. I
Do a
don't.
raffle or some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we could do that. Why don't I? We'll figure it.
You can
Yeah,
figure it all out for your next stream.
Yeah.
yeah, we could
Which
do
is-
it that way too. I can paint the same thing. This is probably the most common painting that I do. Honestly, I have 3 or 4 of them. 3 of them I've sold, and then I have 2 of them with me. I don't know. Hold on, I'll show you guys my paintings.
Show him my favorite one, the one that you're gonna send me.
All
Holy-
right, all right. Ooh, do I show it off though? Do I give away the final? Probably
No,
not, right?
this one.
Not
Just show
this
the other
one.
shit.
Well, I mean, I can't show it then.
What, my favorite one?
Yeah,
Oh.
but they'll get to see it be made. All right, this is one I haven't finished yet. I don't know what I'm gonna put in the foreground quite yet.
Put a volcano exploding.
I mean, I could see my favorite thing. I'm gonna have to reset my camera after. My favorite thing is how the moon is covered
Yeah.
by the clouds. I love the definition of the moon the most, though.
Do you ever do any horrorcore themed like paintings?
Honestly, I just go to Bob Ross tutorials or I find pictures online that I really like, and then I just paint them. All right, so here's one. This is a Ross tutorial type of, well, kind of. It's painted like a Ross, I guess. You can see all
So
those.
those trees are
clouds
not
and stuff.
happy little trees. Those are satisfied little trees.
Yes.
We are not copywriting here.
I don't know how well the definition comes. in.
Whoa! I almost just fell out of my chair again.
Cool painting. I like it. The clouds are all done with just one color of blue, and it was thinned out a lot, and then I just spread it enough to make it look like clouds were. I don't know how to explain it.
Hatter says, I need one of your paintings with just the words Mad Hatter Reacts on it to put in the new place.
All right, hold on. Let me write it down. I'm gonna have to get a notebook or something to start writing stuff in here. I mean, like I said, if there's enough people that actually want to do like an auction for a painting, we could definitely do it, and I'll paint it for you guys while we're doing everything, and you know what I mean. That'd be really cool. Donate the money to like the Wounded Warriors or it's something like that. I don't know.
Blaze says he feels like painting for Simple is the calm side, music is the dark side.
Could be. This is a picture that I got from a friend. This one's not finished yet. There's gonna be a couple palm trees that go in it. I honestly hate this painting the most.
It's not one of my favorites. But it's badass though. It's still more talented than I can do.
I don't really like it.
But yeah, simple. A notebook will be your best friend. I have a notebook. I have notebooks upon notebooks upon notebooks for all the
The
shit that I
feather
do.
is the coolest one still. Do the feather, damn it.
I'm getting there, Highly. I gotta build up the anticipation, especially if it's your favorite. What was I writing down?
Look at the
Oh,
mirror. Says, "Can I set topic here?" I don't know what that means.
yeah, what do you got, Luca? What do you want to talk about? Mad Hatter needs painting.
Yeah, you forgot the project I asked you about.
No, I didn't. It's still sitting right here. I just have to get the design to put over the final.
We'll
I
talk
got
about it
you.
because it's a surprise.
Mad Hatter. Yes. And see, like I said earlier that I like sold my paintings. I don't have a set price. Like I literally put them out at a yard sale, and if you want to donate like 5 cents for it because that's what you think it's worth, like it's no skin off my back, honestly.
He'll even pay you to take the painting.
Hey, sometimes, especially if I hate it that much. Honestly, all right. So what I used to do with paintings is I would paint it, and then if I didn't like it, I would literally just destroy the canvas. Or
That
sometimes, like if I'm mad, I'll just throw a bunch of paint at a canvas, get out all of my anger on it, and then I'll destroy it. Because I feel like when I do that, I get everything I have in my head
have
out,
you have
and then
you
I get to and then throw it. You know what I mean? Like I get to pull it
yeah
out of myself almost.
have
It's
you
cool.
seen drill painting yet?
Seen what?
Drill painting.
Drill painting?
It's
No.
where you take your canvas and you attach it to a drill,
Oh, like
and you
spin painting.
yeah, and then you pour your paints and then you turn it on and it does.
All right, so there's that. All right, so this is a pour painting. Had I spun the canvas, it would be very similar to what you're saying.
Yeah.
Turn it this way. A lot of colors that you can't really see in this one either. Oh, there we go. It's a little bit more defined, I guess. What up, Jacksonville Joe? Appreciate
Hey,
you for stopping
Joe.
by, brother. That's one of them. All right, I'll
Jay's,
do.
Elizabeth,
Jay,
but
Jay's
sneaker, get on your
congratulating
nose.
you.
What up, Jay? Appreciate you for stopping by. Thank you, Elizabeth. Thank you for stopping by. Bam Bang. Appreciate you for stopping by. Kopi Monokopi. This is Hiley's feather right here.
You're gonna send it to him?
That's the feather. He's
I
gonna
want to
paint
get
some
prints
more.
of this. This is the only one. This is honestly my favorite painting. This is the only one I hang in my booth. It was one of the first times I'd ever done a feather. And I had originally messed up on the background, which is why it's the color it is. It's because it's so many different colors that just blended into each other. But like red, black, and yellow, or red, black, and yellow, red, black, and white. I don't know. I like the way that they go together the most. Or
Hey, Tater.
Pink is the other really cool color that goes with like black and white together because it's so defined. Blue works good too, as long as it's like a good electric blue. That's really cool.
What's up, Jay? What's up, Tater?
But this one I actually want to get prints of and try to like put in stores and stuff. I feel like people might actually.
Yeah, I could see a
buy this
lot of
mainstream.
people.
I love this painting. Here's a abstract. Reminds me of like a record player, or like a record sitting on one.
Yep.
You got like the arm. Where is it? Right here.
That,
You know what I
sir,
mean?
is a water drop, damn it.
Yeah, it could be that too. I could see that. It's pretty cool. What up, Tater? Appreciate you for stopping by. If anybody wants to jump in the StreamYards, the link's pinned up there. Hop on in. We can have, I think, 10 people up in here or something like that.
I don't think it's pinned up there. I think they got to scroll all the way up to the top. I don't think you pinned it.
No, I pinned.
It was pinned when I came in.
Yeah, no, it's pinned. It's
Okay.
pinned. I can drop it again, though, if anybody can't find it or whatever. This one reminds me of a planet like Jupiter or something. Way off color, but just the way the colors come together. I like that one. That's kind of cool. All right, here's the first oil painting I ever did. I actually hate this painting. I hate this painting more than the other painting I said I hated. I don't know why. I don't
All
know.
artists hate some of their work.
Yes, very, very true. It's very true. This is a canvas that my wife was painting. She didn't like what she did, so I was like, well, let me try to do something with it. So she actually painted the sunset and the water, and then I came back in and just did all the detail stuff. Appreciate it, Tater. Thank you too, Kevin. Appreciate it. You guys give me a real honest opinion about a reactions channel that tried canceling an artist, especially when the artist never really did anything wrong with their artwork, nor having a bad attitude. I mean, I think people do that just because they're not getting what they think they deserve from a fan base. Like the thing about
Which is
reactions
weird.
is, yeah, like we put out reactions not expecting you guys, like it's because we appreciate the music, you know what I mean? I react to Blackpink because I love Blackpink. Plain and simple. I could have nobody watching the videos, I could have everybody watching the videos. It doesn't matter to me. You know what I mean? It's about the message that they promote, and it's the same thing with like Home Free. You know what I mean? Or even Aurora. Like she literally taking pieces of herself and her music and handing them out like diamonds. Not even like just a gem, like a diamond. It's a, you know what I mean? And it's just, so I don't really know why people choose to be so toxic about certain things like that. Hey, I appreciate that, Jay. Thank you very much.
Hey, shout out
I don't
to
even
Jay.
know if I have my actual description stuff pinned or in the, here, let me do this real quick here. I don't even have my actual description in my description. Dun, 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 dun. Copy that. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. There we go. Update the description on that real quick. Appreciate that, Elizabeth. Thank you very much. And Vicky. All right, so
What?
shout out to Ishi on this one. This is her favorite right here. I like this painting a lot too. It's like a tree of life type of thing, I guess, with a foggy backlit type of scene. It's kind of cool. I think that's all I have around me. I have a bunch in the house. Like I said, my wife ends up taking them before I can do anything with them. So, you know. All right, let's see if I can get a little bit more. Oh, so what's everybody doing tonight? Appreciate everybody for stopping by. Anybody who's new, just stopping by now. Definitely appreciate you for stopping by and saying what's up, taking the time out of your day to essentially make mine better, not gonna lie. It's cool to see so many people come out, you know what I mean? And like, I don't know, like everybody in the comments is showing their appreciation for like the reactions and stuff. Like that's so cool. I don't know, it makes me feel really good about what we do, what we're doing for.
Makes it worth it.
Yeah. Yep. It definitely does.
So is your Ko-Fi not set up yet?
It should be set up. Yep.
I don't see anything on there.
You can absolutely give me advice on painting, DS. What do you got?
Hey, simple. What we talked about earlier with Jewel, he just did it.
Did he?
Yep.
Very good.
Everybody's blowing up.
Yeah. Shout out to Jewel. Hitting. You
Proud
said
of
it was 1K mark. He just hit, right?
1,000. Yep.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's really cool. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's the other thing that comes out of this too, is like helping people that would have, helping artists that would have never been found otherwise by certain fan bases, or I don't know. I love sharing music with everybody.
You do it for the love of music, and it's
Yeah.
awesome. Like both you and Hailey, you can tell. Like I don't watch all of your reactions. I'll be the first to admit it. Just like I'm sure you don't watch all of mine. But if it's a song that I like, when I watch your guys' reactions, I can tell that you guys do it for the love of the music. You ain't putting on a show. You ain't acting all hyped up to try to get views. You were sitting there. You identify with that song, that music, and you're
Yep.
sharing that with everybody.
Yeah.
And you can really tell a difference with people that just do it for the money or the fame or whatever, and the people that do it for the actual love of the music.
I think that's what it goes back to, the people that are toxic about certain fan bases or certain artists and things like that when they don't get what they think they deserve or anything. I don't know. It's a tough place that we live, and people just want to be recognized. And that's, you know what I mean? This is a place that
I'm glad you found him, Pookie. I'm glad you found him from my page. That's cool.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
He said Diaz says the paintings are going to be hard to frame because of their no space from the edge. And Tyler just said congrats, bro.
Hey, Tyler's in here, bro. Get up in this StreamYards. What are you doing right now?
Thank you,
go.
Elizabeth. I appreciate you.
And the paintings, I paint them all on canvases, and then I put little hangers on the back of them.
So technically, you could frame it, because once you take it off the canvas, you're gonna have that white area around it, because the canvas is gonna lay out flat. You don't paint the back side, is what I mean. Flip it around. You're gonna have a white space. So if you did want to frame it, Diaz, you should be able to frame.
No,
I've never seen anybody frame a whole damn canvas before.
Yeah, you don't have to frame it. They're pre-hung, ready to go. I mean, you could just put a nail on the wall and hang it just like that. And that's why you got to paint the edges. Normally, I black my edges out completely.
But I do know some people that like to frame more than canvas. But
Yeah.
you can do it. You should still have a white edge when he's done. If you did take it off the canvas, you could frame it.
Yes. Yes. Get this water darkened up a little bit here.
Ishi says congratulations. Alan says happy 10K, Simple.
Hey, Alan.
You got the whole family rolling through.
Right? You guys want to hop in here? StreamYards is pinned at the top. Hop on in.
I like the looks. Yeah, Elizabeth said you can also tape off the edges if you wanted to frame. But I like the full canvas paint as well. I do too. Hey, Heather.
What up, Heather?
You
Appreciate you for
weird
stopping by.
PayPal from a weird name. It was me.
Hey. Appreciate that, man.
It'll be from a weird name though. You're like, who the hell is Tachamon?
All right, there we go. And then I think what we're gonna do.
Ishi said you didn't say you'll go on live.
What do you mean I didn't say I was going live? I told everybody I was
say he's gonna go live.
I didn't know either till I happened to look and it popped up on YouTube that you were live.
It wasn't a plan.
And Hillbilly has a request for you, Simple. He asked that you butter his nipples and watch him smile.
Only if you'll do it back, Hillbilly. As long as this is a reciprocating love. For anybody that doesn't know, like, these are the people that I chat with like this, for all of my fan base that just come and watch my reactions, stopping by and saying hi and stuff like that. Hey, I appreciate that, Jay the Blazing Dark Knight. This is like the inside crowd type of thing. These are people that I conversate with on a daily basis. This is like inside joke stuff. So I hope nobody gets offended. Yeah, this is like the inside type family. You know what I mean? So don't get offended. Don't get. It's all love here. It's all jokes here. It's all.
Yes. Simple's
all
like my little
positive.
bro, so I got to pick on him.
And yes, Billy, hillbilly. As long as we are reciprocating, then there's a potential.
So instead of a you rub my back, or instead of you scratch my back, I scratch yours. It's a you butter my nipple, I butter yours.
Exactly.
Just don't go in the sun because then you might end up with some fried nipples.
Yes. And see, that's where you got to be careful. Oh, man.
Hillbilly says, congrats on the 10K, bro.
Appreciate it very much, Hillbilly. Thank you. And everybody else is stopping by, too. Seriously. It means a lot to me that everybody did stop by.
Hillbilly's that weird uncle that we put up with. Because genuinely his goodness outweighs his weirdness. Most of the time. And he's a badass at tech.
Yes,
DS
that
says
is the
he
truth.
hope he didn't offend you, Simple.
No, absolutely not. No. It's very hard to offend me. I will tell you that straight up. Very, very hard to offend me. I always appreciate any type of criticism or anything anyone has to say. Like I said, it's hard for me to find the negative in some
JJB
things.
wants to know if you're going to leave him backstage.
Oh, my bad, JJ. Boom. What up,
The only way to
JJB?
offend Simple is to tell him he wears girls' panties.
No, you couldn't even offend me. You couldn't even offend me like that.
Nope.
Nope.
Kata says congrats and she loves your reactions. Hey JJB.
Appreciate it, Kata. Thank you very much. I appreciate you stopping by.
What did Heidi roll out of bed to get up on to be on this live?
You know I can't miss it.
Well, it's what, 11 o'clock, 10 o'clock in the morning over there?
You think Obi-Wan Kenobi would have missed any of his apprentices' graduation from Jedi Academy?
You lost me on that reference.
Wow.
That
We
is
need
my
that
major
Star Wars
flaw, is
marathon
I have never
ASAP.
seen Star Wars. I'm not perfect. You know it now.
Not everybody can be perfect, I guess.
No.
Boom. All right, so now I guess it's time.
But to be in all fairness, I have ADD and ADHD, so I can't concentrate. So any movie or show like longer than 30 minutes, I have a hard time focusing on anyways. And I think some of the Star Wars movies are quite long.
I totally get that. I had to watch them in parts.
Yeah, like
in
legit.
order to actually understand it. And then I actually had to go back and rewatch it a weird way, like where you watch the prequels first so you can actually get it in order.
Yeah.
And then I understood everything.
Like I legit have not watched a movie in one sitting probably in 10, 15 years. Since I got off the Adderall for the ADD, I can't focus for shit. But I felt like I was on speed when I was on Adderall.
Yeah, I don't like Adderall or Ritalin.
Problem with the server. Oh, there we go.
Kevin Higgins said, hey, he only had one apprentice, and look what he did to him.
JJB gonna talk?
You don't know what he's doing. You don't even have a picture up. I appreciate that, Tater. Thank you very much.
Damn DS, 5 a.m.
Hey, having the morning coffee.
He must be
Hanging
in
out.
England or Europe.
Somewhere.
I've tried.
Yeah,
I got a game I used to play. I got really good with time zones, and then working on YouTube and in the industry, I got people all over the country and all over the world. So I've gotten a lot better at knowing my time zones, but I also have a
Simple, what did
cheat
you
on my
do to
phone.
us? We looked so good before. What did you do to us? Now you put us
JJV.
back.
JJV dipped out.
You should be able to change. There you
Boom.
go. Much better.
Ducking in and out.
I know. And now we can see the whole canvas.
Yeah, true. And it's easier for me to sit in its way now.
Wow, you
That's
are
just
a
because you got a
giant.
big ass grape.
Hey, I do. I'm just saying.
He does. I've seen pumpkins smaller than his head.
Sabaton Homeland. See, that's I haven't done a Sabaton reaction in so long. And that just reminded me.
Whoa.
Hey, there we go.
Warning, if anybody has epilepsy, don't look at the screen.
Yep,
Give us a
highly.
PSA.
Just blowing away all the subs here.
And JJB says, StreamYard playing games. It's telling me my mic is working. Yeah, we couldn't hear a word you were saying if you were talking.
StreamYard on that funky stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's how they do.
Congratulations, Simple. You just reached your first hour on the live stream. How wasn't it easy?
Yeah, that
And you
actually
have-
flew
you-
right by.
And you have 18 people watching, Simple.
Oh
and-
yeah, there's a viewer thing. That's
And somebody just put up hashtag Leapers
cool.
at Bam Bang.
Kopi Monokopi. Shout out to all my leapers out there. Let's go. Boom. I got Mr. Ross looking over me with the energy of the.
Is that a Bob Ross candle?
No, man, it's a Bob Ross.
Oh
energy drink.
man, I was like, where in the hell did you find a Bob Ross Saint candle? I thought it was like one of those
Yeah, I thought
Yo.
candles with the saints on it.
I might have to try to find one. That'd be cool,
Might have to try to make one now. That would be epic.
right?
Yeah, I would expect to see a Saint cans before a Bob Ross energy drink.
All right, so
Maybe on a sleeping pill, a Bob Ross sleeping pill, because that voice could lull you to sleep.
I can't remember what video it was that Eminem said it, but he talked about the ghost of Mozart. This is actually a bust of Mozart.
You got some weird shit in your studio. He's got bananas and
really
pajamas.
are quite eclectic. Hoarder boy.
I like knick-knack. Oh, all right.
He is the type that would have bodies buried in like underneath his flower bed.
This is one of my favorite things.
Is that a gargoyle? Where in the hell did you get a gargoyle? That's like a stone gargoyle too. It looks looks old.
legit. It's
That
legit.
bitch comes to life at night.
I know.
He might. Honestly.
You thought it was a bat. No,
Mm-mm.
it was a gargoyle in your damn house. That's why your cats don't like that room.
Probably. They always creep up in the windows and like walk across the back of the windows and stuff.
And he has a haunted doll that he gave his mom.
Yeah, I'll be getting that back soon for sure.
Oh hell! Tell mom to keep it.
She did. I just wish I had the baby. I have to find a new pram for it, the funeral pram. So, all right, the story behind this thing.
Oh, is
What
this
the
the
heck?
baby that you
Wait.
stole?
Can somebody
I
tell
didn't
me
steal it. I was
what the
allowed
hell
to
a
take it.
pram is?
A pram is a baby carriage in England.
Then just call it a baby carriage or a
It's not.
stroller.
It's not a stroller.
But it's not.
A
It's
pram.
not the same.
Yeah, it's like
Pram.
the
It sounds
Adam
so.
family.
It sounds so like you got to lift your pinky when you say it. A pram.
Yo, did y'all know that we used to do? I saw this thing when I was looking through my historical photos. I'd never seen it before. You know, they used to put cages in windows for your kids to hang out in the cage
Yeah.
outside the window and get some fresh air. And they would hang them off like the 18-story balcony, just cage in the window, baby in the cage.
And
some
that's
fresh
why we
air,
had
kid.
so many iron workers back in the day that were not afraid of heights. They're like, yeah, I used to do this all the time. I grew up doing this. What do you?
Bro,
What's wrong with you
I'm
people?
not about to hang out an 18-story window in a cage.
You know, back in the day, pit bulls, when people would go out and work on the farm and stuff, they would leave pit bulls in charge of their newborn babies.
Mm-hmm.
That would be the nanny, or the babysitter would be a dog.
Yes, and give me the backstory.
All right.
The backstory. Go.
So I was asked to help clean a house out for somebody that was moving. Their husband had just passed away. She wanted everything that she had wanted packed up in boxes and then just brought down everything that was left in the house. She didn't really care what happened to it. It was all going in the dumpster anyway.
Can we
So
stop right there for a second and just state that he's already stated that somebody has died at this point?
No, I'm not
Okay, so
knocking pit bulls. I'm just saying nowadays people are terrified
I
of pit
love
bulls,
pits.
but in the 1800s we left them in charge of our kids.
I've had
That
3
I've
pit bulls
actually
growing up. I
the
love
only
them.
dogs that legit scare me are Chihuahuas. They're more
Yes.
vicious than a pit bull.
Rat bastards.
There's something
I
wrong
like
with those
Chihuahuas,
dogs. Those
but
dogs
my
were kissed by
goddamn.
Satan or something. That breed of dog was kissed by Satan.
So I got this job to go clean out this house, and it was like a family friend, and I was going with my friend, so I was the friend of the friend going to the family friend. What up, Glitcher? Hey, listen, if anybody doesn't know Glitcher, right, go over and check out his Angelina Jordan reactions. I'm just saying, this
Hey,
kid does a lot
Glitcher,
of
get
rap
up
stuff
on in
too.
here.
Yeah, what are you doing, bro? Get
Join
in
the
here.
party.
All right, so I got this job to go clean out this house, and the house was designed to be like apartments. So the first floor, it was 3 floors high. Was it 3? Might have been 4. It was a really tall building, but it was split directly in the middle. So one side was a room, the other side was a different room. When you go upstairs, it was like the same thing, but it was like, how do I explain it? So the basement was separated. There was a set of stairs in the middle. You go upstairs, and it was a regular apartment floor plan. You go up the next set, and then it was the same thing. And then
Yeah.
up the next set, it was 3
Was
apartments
this
above with a basement.
was this in New Hampshire?
Yes.
It's like half the apartment buildings in New England. That's how apartments are set up. So
And that's actually what it was bought for after. So I go in, we're going, and we're just going around making sure we have all the boxes that were pre-packed, whatever, we're bringing them all down. And then when we're done, we're doing our final walkthrough or whatever. And it, not that we hadn't been in the room before, like it definitely caught our attention. We had walked through this one room, and it was like emerald, what do you call it? Like a Persian rug on the ground, like a real emerald Persian, and it covered the whole floor. There was a baby grand in the corner. Like there was this really cool red and gold wallpaper that was up. It was like really old. It looked like a Victorian type room. And then you walked through, and it had its own staircase that went up to like an attic almost. And when you went up into the attic, there was like a nursery up there. But the nursery was full of porcelain dolls. The whole entire, like you walked in, and it was just, the whole wall was just full of them all the way around the room. And then there was like different stuffed animals set up and things like that. There was no beds or anything. It was just a doll room. But right in the center, under a black, like, the little veils that you hang from the ceiling, and then they come down and just drape
Like
over.
the mosquito knittings, yeah.
yeah.
There was a black like veil that hung over this black pram, and inside the pram was a doll dressed for a funeral, all in black and everything. She had her own little thing over her face, like the pretty dress and everything. And my mother was, she's a collector too. I guess that's where I get it from. And she loves porcelain dolls. So I was like, I've never seen a doll like this. I have to bring this to her. So I brought it downstairs, and I was like, do you mind? And she's like, absolutely not. Take it home with you. I got a couple, like, they weren't Fabergé eggs, but they were like the marble stones, and then they, polish them into an egg shape or whatever. So I got a couple of those too. It was cool. And I bring it home to my mother, and she's like, what the hell is that? I'm like, I thought you'd like this thing. It's a funeral doll. I've never seen one. She's like, no, we're wrapping that up. It's going in the closet. So for the past like 15, 16 years or whatever, it's basically where it's been sitting.
Karen says, congrats on the 10K.
Appreciate that, Karen.
Hillbilly says, living La Vida Loca. Yeah, like I've watched one too many horror movies. Like porcelain dolls creep me the fuck out. But the thing is, if anybody's ever been to New England, like Simple can attest to this, there is some old ass fucking apartment buildings. Like these were originally built as single family homes that have been converted, and a lot of them still has the original crown work and the original, like with the radiators. Like there is some legit creepy ass shit. Like I was looking to rent a place.
Appreciate it, Dr. Ultimate.
And the guy tells me, first off, he wanted to charge way too much. He wanted me to pay $70 a month for my cat. So I was already out by that point.
Yeah.
But then he goes to tell me, oh, by the way, he goes, hopefully you like this. This is kind of a cool fun fact about the apartment. The previous owner died in the tub and we never replaced the tub and she was there for 2 weeks. It's like, oh great, let's I'm out. I'm done.
Yeah, no.
Nope. I'll
Okay.
put up with I have enough voices and problems in my head without becoming possessed.
Sheldon Lee. Yeah, no, I'll pass on that. Stay my ass away.
But New England, I love history. History absolutely fascinates me. Like the town that I live in was legit one of the first towns settled in Maine. And we still have in our town, it's actually on the road I live on. It's a little blockhouse that's a replica of the one that I believe the Native Americans burned down or something. I don't know. But I love history. So that's one thing I do love about New England is there's so much history. And then you got like Salem, Massachusetts. I love Salem.
Yeah.
We got some dark history up here in New England. Just saying, there's a
Definitely.
lot of dead witches because the people up in New England, or people that weren't even witches.
I mean, not only that, but there was the whole birth of the country kind of started.
Well, it started in
You know.
Plantation Rock, which unfortunately was a field trip in like 8th grade you went on.
Yep. I
It was
remember that.
Plymouth Plantation. But yeah, New England is the states on the East Coast up north. It's Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Connecticut, and Massachusetts, I think makes up New England.
Delaware, Maryland.
No,
Rhode
they're not
Island.
part of New England.
How far
New
down
England,
does it go?
New
No,
England,
look
I
it up.
believe, is Maine,
Not
New
very good at
Hampshire,
history.
Vermont, Connecticut, and Massachusetts.
See, we're so smart in America, we don't even know where we actually live.
I'm gonna Google it now
Yeah, see that?
because even the duck's saying you're dumb.
Connecticut, Rhode Island. I don't know.
What states make up New England in the
Listen, I
United
just
States?
react to music. I am not a history or geography major.
Okay. The New England region is considered Connecticut, Maine, Massachusetts, New Hampshire, Rhode Island, and Vermont. So I forgot Rhode
There you
Island,
go.
but so do most people.
I just said a bunch of them that didn't even go in it. I'm just like, yeah, I'll just include the whole East Coast at this point. Might as well. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom.
But like, I
Glitch.
would love to live. I know you say it's probably where I'll get murdered, but I would love to be like on the Washington coast, like that Pacific Ocean, that coast where it's rocky. That would be my dream if I ever won the lottery.
Yeah, I say that because of the dream.
Well, like I've never lived in a landlocked state. I've always been in a state that the ocean borders. I don't know how I could do with a landlocked state. But let me tell you, I was highly disappointed in the ocean when I went down to Texas because I thought it was going to be this water like you see in Florida. Wrong. It's murky, it's brown, it's nasty because of all the oil rigs and the ships that come in and out of the port. So it's like gross. Somebody else congratulated you. I'm not even going to try to
Nookchu. Appreciate that.
Nukchu.
Poor little Rhode Island. Washington is definitely beautiful. I had a buddy that lived out there. He loved it.
It is absolutely beautiful. I have a few friends from out there, and Tom Cruise says, "What's up, Hailey?"
What up? What up,
Hey.
Tom Cruise?
And it's beautiful, but Maine's beautiful too.
Yes. See, that's the thing about like the upper portion of New England. Once you start getting closer to Canada, there's so many trees. There's so much wildlife. There's so much nothing around here. It's great. I love it.
All Sybil needs is a whole lot of nothing to be happy.
Yeah.
I'm that way too. Like I could care very little about possessions. It's
That's what I'm saying. Good friends, good family, good times.
That's all you need is good family, whether they're blood or not. Because let me tell you, a lot of the people I consider family are more family than anyone that shares my DNA or blood.
That's what I'm saying.
Good family, good music, good times. I swear all the talks about the dog now has me looking back at my 4-foot teddy bear like it's gonna hop up off the chair and attack me. Oh look, let's see. Like I legit see simple. I legit have a 4-foot teddy bear behind me.
I think it just moved.
Shut up. I'm watching it in the camera.
Don't tell her that shit.
Tell me that and I'm yeeting it out the window.
It could be your thunder buddy.
Yes. I feel like these mountains didn't come out exactly the way I wanted it to, but we're gonna roll with it.
Hey, Simple, you're not allowed to stop talking while you do
I
it.
know.
Hey, I'm
I feel
sorry.
like
All right, so
I feel like I'm talking way too much.
oh, you're good. Keeping the stream alive.
And the more I smoke, which is why my camera is off for the most part, the more I smoke, the more I talk about the most random shit.
You talk about some random shit anyway, though.
Well, I think I'm gonna dye my hair again, but I'm gonna do a split dye and do half of it jet black and half
Didn't
of
you
it like
just
neon
dye your hair
green.
yesterday?
Yeah, why are you dying? Don't do that.
Friday.
You're gonna burn it.
Well, the thing is the black I wouldn't have to re-dye my hair. I wouldn't have to bleach it, and the green is pretty bright in most places that I really wouldn't have to do much more than add the black. But I don't know how well I can do a split dye.
Tom Cruise says Simple giving the back to his audience.
I know. I apologize. Tom Cruise. Appreciate you for stopping by, though. Thank you very much.
I legit had done really good. I used to dye my hair pretty much a different color once a month.
That's how my wife is. She loves dyeing her hair.
With me, it's one of those that for most of my 20s, so that age where you rebel, you do the crazy shit. I was with a dude who was, yeah, it was a whole fucked up situation, but he was like in his 40s, so he had already done the 20s things, and he was very, like, I couldn't go to the gas station at 6 o'clock in the morning to get cigarettes unless I did my hair, my makeup, and put on jeans and a proper sweater. Like, I couldn't just run down to the gas station to get cigarettes in my pajamas.
Shit.
So for like
wife
7,
went to the store earlier in our PJs.
well, he was very controlling, very abusive, everything, you know. Like even my pajamas, like I couldn't go buy pajamas at Walmart. They had to be Macy's Ralph Lauren pajamas for $70.
Yeah.
But so when I left him is when I like for those 7 years, he told me what color I could dye my hair, what style I had to have my hair, the highlights, everything. So after that, I've just been rebelling the last 8 years.
That's good though. Be comfortable with who you are.
Hell yeah.
Doesn't matter. You know what I mean? Nobody can control anybody, and that's the thing. People take it to the nth degree when
It's one of those
stuff like that.
Don't be afraid to be you. Like,
yeah.
Do you like? I've heard people, oh, you're too old to do this. You're too old to have. You're too old to have. You know what? Screw you. I'm doing what makes me happy. I ain't hurting anybody. If I want to punch 10 more holes in my face and pierce them, that's my prerogative. If you don't like the way I look, don't look at me.
Exactly.
Or you get the people, like you'll find on YouTube, you get some of the worst haters, or the people that like to throw, oh, you're heavy set. Tell me something I didn't know. I know I'm heavy set. I look in the mirror every day. Like, tell me something else. Like, come up with another insult.
So I'm sorry in advance, Tom Cruise, that my back is to you. but I'm just saying. I wish I could get the painting closer. Like I feel like it's already so close, but it looks so far away in the camera.
So what? Your camera?
He just feels like he's really far away.
I always
It
feel
does.
like
The whatever way you have your camera angled, it looks like you're in a decent sized room. I don't know how much space you actually have in your studio.
Decent
And
amount.
what?
I got a decent amount.
And if you scroll just past the camera, it looks like a normal room, doesn't it?
Well, hell, Diaz, if
For the
you
most
ever
part.
find yourself back out this way, you know who to hit up. I'll show you Thailand from a different point of view.
I do now. I don't give
I
a
love
shit.
it.
I wear clothes that make me comfortable. I do my hair the way it makes me feel comfortable. My makeup routine is still stuck in the 90s goth, and I don't give a shit. You ain't ever gonna see this girl contouring her cheeks and her nose and all of that shit. Ain't gonna happen. You'll be lucky if you ever see this girl get her wingtips on point.
Roxy wants to know what your favorite reaction you've done so far is. Simple.
Ooh. Ooh.
Ooh.
That's rough, Roxy. How
Top
how are
five.
you gonna go and do that?
How
to
about
me?
top five?
How
Or-
you like that?
Or favorite artist or top
I
five
mean,
people.
not for nothing here.
Yeah. What is your
everybody.
top five people to react to?
Oh, I can't even give a top like. I don't know.
Like-
Maybe I'll put a video out where I go over each of the ones, like I'll rank them all or whatever. Everybody that I've
careful.
reacted to
That
so
could
far.
that could
Not like
make it-
rank them, but like
Yeah, I was gonna say ranking
like-
them might turn your fan bases against each other.
I'll just talk about like what's so cool about each one of them or so. I don't
Why
know.
you like each one?
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
no,
Tom Cruise
not
says,
like
be careful,
that.
Simple.
DS, no. I have from a different point of view. I mean, like from a non-tourist point of view. I'll show you the cool shit. I don't like that touristy shit either. I hate hanging out with tourists. Like we go temples and we go and we look at cool oversights and yeah, no.
I will
Definitely
turn
would
my
be a
camera on for a
hangout
minute, but
session.
I'm warning you, I'm a hot mess. Just saying. But I'm loving this green hair, will say.
Oh my lord.
Told you I was a hot.
That's damn Roxy just remind me that I need to be I'm about to order some food.
Told you I was a hot mess tonight.
We're all a hot mess. I need to go get a shave today.
All right, we got some of that.
Because yes, I don't shave my own face because I don't like it.
Kindly ask something.
Hold on.
What up, LOD? Appreciate it. Thank you for stopping by.
Yeah,
I
no,
said
I know
earlier-
all the cool spots, Diaz, all the cool spots to get in for discounts and stuff like that. You go see the elephants, go see the botanical gardens, go to the tiger zoo, that kind of stuff.
We got the
It
StreamYards
is not-
posted. If anybody wants to jump in,
It
feel
is not
free.
showing up good on camera tonight.
That's the green hair woman. What color are you going next?
I don't know yet.
You haven't decided? Bright as orange.
All right,
I like
so
the green though. I'm a fan of the green.
Guess well that dries for a moment.
What's up, Eco Warrior Princess? How
Jacksonville
you doing?
Joe. Don't shave your face. You fancy, huh?
I'm not fancy. It's just cheap. Why do I want to go spend more on a razor blade than it costs me to have someone else shave my face? And then I get a
Really?
new razor blade every time.
So yeah, it's
True.
really green.
Like a Mach 3 here costs.
What's up, Eco Warrior Princess? Thank you for stopping by.
Now, did she use a straight razor on your face and the warm towel and all of that good stuff?
Yeah.
Aw. I bet it's relaxing.
And you get a massage afterwards. On your
With a
neck
happy
and your
ending?
shoulders. No, those are just barber massage. Me and Simple ain't created our barber massage yet.
Now,
Yeah,
how
not
much
yet.
does it cost to go get your face shaved?
It's like 100 baht, which is like $3, $4,
That ain't bad at all. And how often do you do that?
like every other week.
So that's $3 a week. If you think about it, you're looking at good 14 to 15 bucks. I know here in the States for a decent disposable razor.
Yeah, even though
And after that first shave, it's never sharp again. It's never as sharp as that first shave.
And see, that's why you don't get suckered into buying the refills. You always just buy a new one because it comes with a couple refills and it's
Yep.
always cheaper.
we'll definitely be here for for quite a while longer. I think at least another probably year before we take a trip back to the States, but we haven't decided where we want to live full time. Once I'm
Oh.
able to get
Uh,
once she's able to get to the States. We haven't decided if it's gonna be States mostly or we're gonna split it half and half between the States and Thailand.
Come to New England. Highly.
Yeah, you better be
I
stopping
got a
by.
lot of people screaming at me to come to Norway or to come to the Netherlands right now too. Norway and the Netherlands, but the Netherlands more.
God, Diddy P. Joe, wait, what are these two doing together? Uh-oh. We've been called out, Hiley. That's it.
That's my son.
It's over. Scam's over. Live's over. Appreciate everybody for stopping by.
The gig is up.
Hey, what's up, everyone?
What up, LOD? How are you doing, brother?
Doing good. Got some things done today that I need to get done for this weekend, so I'm all
Very
ready
good.
for it.
It is definitely a cheap and wonderful view. That's damn true.
You shouldn't call your wife cheap.
Oh.
No, I was responding to Matt.
Oh, I'm like, damn, Highly.
I don't think me and Hyrie are like a couple or anything, so that was just kind of like out of nowhere.
No, I was commenting what Highly said.
Boom, boom, boom. All right, so now this is going to be the first time people actually get to see my secret moon method.
I know it.
I'm just saying. I gotta get my brush ready here.
Yep, Highly's hitting the chocolate milk.
Okay.
Who's a good kitty? Who's a good kitty? Yes, you are. How was that chocolate milk? Was it smooth?
It was delicious. But now, damn Roxy, you got me thinking about ordering some McDonald's again, some breakfast sandwiches. Hella good. And it's still 30 minutes before they change. I should probably get some.
You know what my wife tells me tonight? I'm making dinner. We're sitting down. She's like, I was gonna bring you some McDonald's yesterday, and I was just like, nah. And I look at her. I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, yeah, I was driving by it on the way home. I was gonna bring you some McDonald's, and I don't know, I just drove by it. I'm like, I am hurt right now, because I told her I wanted a Coke from McDonald's. She's like, all right, well, if you go, grab me one. And then that's when she told me about it, and I'm like, you want me to go to McDonald's? How are you gonna drive past the Don Dons and not at least grab a Coke? Like,
Do you just like McDonald's Coke more?
yeah, I
And it's
love
a buck.
McDonald's Coke.
And it's a buck.
I would pay $10 for it. I don't even care.
I'll be right back.
So good. I don't know why.
I'm in Pattaya, Thailand, Matt.
It was simple. Like I literally got Coke in the fridge here. I think it's a little bit
Party
better than
City.
than the McDonald's one, even though McDonald's is
It's-
like right up the road for me.
It's not. I'm telling you, it's not. It's a different. So Coke has like 13 different formulas, and each place gets their own formula. So if you go to Wendy's, it's a different Coke. If you go to Burger King, it's a different Coke. If you go to McDonald's, it's a different Coke. And I don't know, for some reason, McDonald's Coke is just like next level.
I did say hi to you,
Appreciate
Roxy.
Appreciate that, Kevin. Well, definitely, actually. So I had teased I have a Baby Metal dropping, and it should be dropping in 6 hours. It should be cleared for today. So there is a Baby Metal coming for you guys today. And if it's not, then I apologize for lying to you. And it'll definitely be there tomorrow. But I'm pretty sure the time is up today, so it should be unblocked today. Be good to roll out with that one. But I'm still not telling you which one it is, though. It's a secret. It's only 6 hours, though. You've been waiting this long.
Hello, D. Are you sitting under a helicopter?
No, that's my AC in the background. Sorry, it's an older AC. I have to get new.
I can hear the hamsters running on the wheel.
Hey, that's me shaking because like fucking, I'm trying to keep myself awake. It's like almost midnight here, and it's like my old man comes home in a couple hours. So like when he comes home, he opens the code one and we conversate about some things during the day, and mainly help me prepare for this weekend. So I have a bit of anxiety for this weekend. He just told me just don't.
worry. Go in there natural, bro.
Well, he told me don't pull a Nixon. Just say I'm not a crook. It worked.
Here we go. A couple compartments cleaned out here.
Kevin said it's the 5 pounds of ice to 2 ounces of Coke ratio that makes the difference.
But I
What
say,
up, Loopy? Appreciate you, man.
but I say though, Surge though. I'm on Schemes bandwagon here with the Surge though. Burger King has the Surge. Just saying.
Yeah. I mean, all right. So I'm a sucker for things that are flavored grape. And if you have a Coke remix machine nearby, I definitely suggest getting Sprite and grape. Oh.
I'm definitely
like
a great
candy.
fan. I love the taste of Dimetapp.
So you're that guy that just mix up the different flavors, like from like Sprite to freaking high C orange, and mix that together.
No. Just the Sprite and then just the grape flavor. I'm telling you, it's like candy. So good.
I used to do the back in the day the vanilla, like before Coke had the Coke vanilla and Coke cherry and stuff. I used to blend those individually together, like add like half of Coke vanilla and half Coke cherry. Makes what they created today, the half and half of like Coke and cherry mix.
Yep.
That's how we used to do it back in the day, back when like before all these mix machines and new recipes. Like I prefer the original Coke recipe over the modern day one.
That's why I go to Don Don's. Some water in there. Okay.
How's it over there in Taiwan, Highway?
Hot, but beautiful.
I can't wait to go to Thailand,
Life is
honestly.
Well, I'm planning probably once things open up, possibly going to Canada at one point.
There you go.
Just to kind of see the differences because of how our culture is perceived in Canada and how we perceive Canadians and stuff like that. It was more like a lot of researching. Because like I know going to New York City in September, preferably the lower Manhattan section, to go see the Twin Towers during September 11th week, and going to Ellis Island, do some personal research as well, and do certain things, and probably go to the Canadian Embassy in NYC and apply for a visa to go up to Canada. Probably Montreal, Canada, because I have a couple things I need to go see out that way.
There's definitely a couple things to see in Montreal. I'm just saying.
Brett the Hitman Hart is one reason.
No, Montreal is a really nice place, honestly. It's definitely a cool place to visit.
Well, it's either Montreal or if I want to go westward, I would go westward towards Vancouver. Up in the British Columbia territory of Canada. So
Oh, Hiley must be having internet problems. Boom, boom. Or he went to go and get his soda.
yes, I know it had a little bit of the illegal substance. There is ways around modifying it to not have it in there, which I think I think the second rendition of it after it was outlawed is the one I would go to that's closest to the original. Like the one that they have in stores now is not it's completely different than the second version that came out of the after they outlawed cocaine back in it's 1930s 1940s.
Go. A little bit of star pattern up there. I can sit in there. Let that dry for a second. Oh.
Man, I miss White Castle. That's one thing I miss.
Actually,
Shit.
fill in some of this stuff
It was
here.
simple. You got White Castle up in Maine.
I don't. No, I don't even think Maine. I'm in New Hampshire. I mean,
Oh, I would
pretty
say Maine,
close.
New Hampshire.
Yeah, pretty close
thought-
anyway. I don't think we have a White Castle around here that I know of. Maybe in Connecticut, because Connecticut has like all of the things that are out west, like Sonic and stuff like that.
Shit, they like someone out there, a young entrepreneur who has the resources and funds, should bring What's Your Burger to the East Coast. You'll be my savior. Like What's Your Burger and all of that needs to come out this way. Because
Whataburger. Yeah.
like I had that in Arizona and LA and it was fucking amazing. Like the quality of the food and the way it's made as well is brilliant. I would say I put it up there top tier of Wendy's with the way they do their burgers and their fries and some of their specialties that they have as well. That is
Yeah,
exclusive to each franchise.
I'm very particular to a Wendy's burger. Boom.
As I say, Hiley wants to be let in.
You can keep a knocking, but you can't come in.
I heard you, LOD. Life is good. It'll be just damn better when my McDonald's gets here.
Sing the fucking slogan. Ba, ba, ba. I'm loving it. It's right there.
Just gotta wait for my grab guy. Come on, bring me my food.
Boom, boom. There we go. Scott, welcome back. D&D game got canceled. That sucks. That definitely sucks. I haven't played D&D in so long, but I never really got into
forever.
Bro, I didn't get into like the hardcore rules. Like we just made characters, wrote them down on the sheet, whatever.
Oh yeah,
rolled,
we
and then
didn't get
just
into
play.
the whole. I legitimately have a wizard staff and shit. Like
Yeah.
those guys were hard. We didn't even mess around with those guys. I was like, nah, I don't even want those dudes to know that we play Dungeons and Dragons.
Good.
Wait, did you have to die though? Like you have to get like 37 or 24 or higher or some shit.
I'm gonna bounce out of here.
All right, Jess.
I'm gonna go shove my face with food.
Okay. Appreciate
I'm
you.
shove my
stopping by.
face in the food on the stream. Just saying.
Congrats on the 10K again. I'll catch you later.
Appreciate it.
Later.
You guys do like you need 24 to just slay a dragon or some shit like that.
Bro,
With the dice, and then you got the power rankings and then like level up, and you got the dungeon master, which controlled like pretty much like every little aspect, even the field advantage that you would have as well.
See, I took it a little bit further. We have this thing called Amp Guard in my area, and it's basically a bunch of people that dress in character, and they go out with foam weapons that we make, and we beat the crap out of each other with them. And it's like based along the same D&D style rules. Like if you get hit in the arm, you lose an arm type of thing. 2 limbs is a death. I don't know. It's really cool. If you guys haven't heard of Amp Guarding, people make fun of them so much because they enjoy fantasy a lot and bring it to real life. But honestly, it is probably one of the coolest things I've ever been a part of. It was really neat, especially if you enjoy fantasy that much. Now I know, so I'm coming after you with my wizard staff. Hey, I'm just saying, you better be quick at casting spells.
All I'm saying is, I like that kind of stuff. Like, to be completely honest, I used to be into that when I was in school. Like, we modified chess. Okay, this is how far we took some of our stuff. We modified chess to be Quidditch. Like, not Quidditch. You know what I'm talking about? The chess game in Harry Potter.
You guys were way too into Harry Potter.
We got
talking about wizards chess.
Wizards chess. Yes, we modified chess to wizards chess.
Oh goodness. You made a Quidditch game out of chess. You are a
no.
fanboy.
I was thinking. No, we did do something for our high school though. We did for our like senior kind of like fair day that we did modify Quidditch to some degree on our football field. We actually drew the little like Harry Potter oval circle field, and we freaking actually had the goalpost built. We built it in woodshop. We built the actual goalpost. And we had like different sized dodgeballs, and the smallest ball was like, I think it was like a golf ball, which was the golden snitch. And yeah, we went all out that year for like nerdness.
Running around on broomsticks in the yard. I know. I'm
pretty
in my head.
But the only downfall about that though is we had like our principal was a like anti.
Hey, yes. We'll see you on the next one.
Our school was like our school was pretty much anti fucking like fun zone. I'm like, what the fuck? Can't we just go out and fucking bang up high school? You know what I mean? It's better than fucking going out there fucking snooting up heroin.
Guys, it's not like we're going out and doing drugs. We're playing Quidditch.
Pretty much. It's like it's something productive, and at least you're actively doing something. Next year, the fucking. I think the junior class / senior class, the next class, tried to one-up us and do like a fucking Star Wars event. I was like, I am a Star Wars fan as well, and I'm like, fuck. I wish we had a petition going around that we could have done that our senior year. But no, next year they actually had the wooden. They actually bought fucking you remember the old school like hard plastic lightsabers? That fucking you used to get a fucking beating stick.
Yeah, you like whip it out and it like extends. They still make those.
Yeah,
things.
They still make those. No, it's not.
Elizabeth said you making her feel old.
No, I'm talking about like when the lightsabers first came out back in like the 90s, like 80s and 90s, with the hard plastic. Now it's soft plastic that they make them with. I had the Darth Maul double-sided lightsaber, hard plastic.
I agree, Scott. I agree wholeheartedly. If you run around on broomsticks in the yard, chasing around a little golden ball, pretending like you playing Quidditch, I probably would assume you were on some sort of drugs too.
hey, like I said, that's the benefit of the time period is different. It's just, it was the nerd. There was pretty much a lot of us like jocks that were like actually like part of the football team. We're also nerds as well and geeks. So like we kind of had that connection and decided to do a bunch of this shit.
I totally feel that, Vicky. I went back and looked at my old high school, and it's literally got bars around that bitch with metal detectors and stuff now. And I'm like, whoa, I'm glad I don't go to that school anymore.
That's what I'm saying. School and everything's gotten so crazy nowadays.
Shit, my old high school was still like, we did it. I think because we built that back in like 2001, I think. But now they install metal detectors at every single door.
Yeah, and it looks like a legit prison. Yeah, I'm not sending my kids to public school.
And the funny thing is, there's a security guard. The community pays for a security guard to stand at these checkpoints. And they actually search. Cops. No, we have cops there too. We have cops there too, but we have security guards because the police department had said pretty much we don't want to do this anymore, so you guys find your own sources. And they have one at every single door and the security guard, and then the police is right away down the street. So if something does happen, they're within 2 minutes.
That's why when I have little cross goblins, they're not going to be going to that institution. They would be trained at home.
Yes.
That's what schools
My
turn
you know, my
into.
kids' training is legitimately gonna be: here's a computer. Go through this computer and this wide ass internet and find something that you love to do, and then do everything that you need to do that thing and do it well.
Yep.
I don't give a
Hell yeah.
damn if you don't like math. Don't learn math.
Well, the school is more institutionalized than it is actually for what it was back when, like the 30s and 40s, is way different. It's more institutionalized. They teach you to work in a workforce more than to be entrepreneurs, to be completely honest.
Which is weird because of what the American dream is, or at least what it was. You know.
Agreed.
Just like my kid decides, Dad, I'm not going to college.
Like,
Brilliant.
graduating class of 2016 is the last generation that known how to do long division and stuff like that from the old principles before they made Common Core. Common Core is making it more, in my opinion, more institutionalized and making it more towards the working force. By just working for the rest of your life. My generation we did long division and did stuff to where it helped us. If you want to start a business, it would help you out understanding things a little bit differently.
Yeah.
Shit, they had to invent a math class in my school to help me pass math, or else I would have. And it was literally just how to like balance a checkbook, how to like just your day-to-day budgeting type stuff. It was cool.
There was all kinds of shit. We used to get workbooks when we were in kindergarten that had little tear out money that you learned how to count money.
Yep.
That had little, all of that shit. None of that, they don't do that anymore. Like I legitimately met a grown ass man just a few years younger than me that couldn't tell time on a normal clock. It had to be digital.
Really?
And I'm like, are you, that's like one of the first things that you learn.
Like,
yeah, they don't teach it no more though. Everything's digital now.
I walked into a classroom, like a modern day classroom. You know the old, like, hands, big hand, little hand clocks? Now it's all digitalized. In the classroom, it's all digitalized to like, it's not even, it's a 12-hour system, not the 24-hour system that I learned. And it's like, are we really preparing kids nowadays, like a little bit dumbing them down to some degree, or you're trying to, or something? Because like a lot of it's different. Like even the history books, they're pretty much used to be bulky. Now it's just like almost paper thin. The history that they're teaching.
But even like teachers have changed. When I was going through high school, your teachers used to pull you aside and like have that one-on-one time with you and explain to you that, listen, I want you to succeed. I want you to do well. Even if you're a little shit in my class, I'm going to spend extra time with you to make sure. They knew that they were building the future of the world and they wanted everybody to succeed. And they actually gave a shit. Nowadays, my university teachers don't even proctor their own fucking exams. They give it out to some proctor company that then tunes into your webcam and watches you to make sure that you're not cheating. What the? They just show up for a paycheck nowadays, it seems. Like they don't even do their own curriculums anymore.
My wife's aunt's a teacher. God bless her. And she just recently retired because, in the town she teaches in, there's a lot of political type things going on with pay and just... And the thing that kept her around most likely was just being able to help the kids. You know what I mean? And then it just got to a point where she couldn't do it. They expect so much from these teachers.
Yeah, and that's what it is. The teachers aren't getting their fair due.
They're not getting the support they need.
The teachers teachers, it kind of seemed just got tired of being screwed over because our teachers even were getting screwed over, but they were going that extra mile. It seemed like teachers said, you know what? Fuck it. Like at a certain point, they're just like, you're not going to do anything for us. We're not going to do anything we're not going to go that extra mile. We're going to go through the motions.
It's also supply and demand too. Like the school was willing to pay for some of the supplies, and what they don't cover is what the teachers would have to go out of pocket for. Like,
yeah, and that's ridiculous though.
To go help the students. Like all throughout high school, I had wonderful teachers that helped me throughout their high school. And they went the extra mile and put money. They asked for donations. Like they went around the school like, hey, can you donate
shout out
to this?
Relentless Lex for the dono. Much
appreciate
love
that,
to you.
Lex.
Yeah, shout out.
Thank you very much.
All right.
I think we have a couple new people. Shout out to Angie. What's up? Appreciate you for stopping by. What do you guys think of that moon?
I totally agree with that, Elizabeth. We've given away all of our parental authority to schools with no God and no any kind of form, any kind of like people education, teaching people how to just be fucking human. Like it's gone.
Yeah.
Agreed.
We did like and I don't blame teachers for saying, you know what, I'm done being treated like dirt.
Yeah.
Why
me
should
neither.
I go the extra mile if I'm not gonna get any support for it? I
And
totally
the
understand,
thing is,
but you can see that that's how it's gone. Like
in today's world, there's not a lot of kids like that Hobson song that you reacted to. You know what I mean? There's not a lot of people that want to go to school anymore. They think it's the uncool thing. And it's like, I think the thing that we don't realize is the things that we say in the background behind closed doors and when we're just venting or whatever about certain things, especially as parents to your children, like, yeah, school sucks sometimes. It puts that weird thought sometimes. That's the part that they stick on. And it feels to me like there's a lot of people that just they shy away from it because of the overall view of what it's become nowadays specifically. You know what I mean? Because I
oh
remember
yeah,
there was a time I love going to school
Well,
at one specific
I
time.
feel
and then
Elizabeth on that too,
college.
because from 3rd grade to 5th grade, I got beat at school too. They were allowed to still beat you in Alabama.
Well, that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. With I agree with every addition too is Emily Dickerson as well, because when I was in high school, okay, and when I was growing up, I got my ass beat. You know what I mean? Like if I fucked up or if I didn't fucking do what I need to do, I got my ass beat. You know what I mean? And like if I talk shit to another kid or whatever, I got my ass beat as well. You know what I
I'm gonna
mean?
grab my food quick. I'll be right back.
The times of the parenting, times of what is to come isn't what it's going to be back then. The school system put in place the anti-bullying stuff like that. I understand that actually helps the mental health of the individual and students and stuff like that. But they when they do the anti-bullying campaigns and like check on kids. Like when I was in school, they kept asking me, "Are your parents hitting you? Are your parents shooting up drugs? Are you like that?" The counselor would come up to me and ask me randomly throughout the day this stuff. Like
Yeah.
they kind of, or like school was kind of overstepping the boundary where they are kind of becoming big brother to the United States to some degree, as an example for government, to where they invade the kids' privacy to escort them to tell them that mommy's doing something wrong or daddy's doing something wrong or sissy's doing something wrong. They're trying to convince these kids that any form of parenting or any form of punishment towards the adults or towards the kids is wrong. Like if I would have kids and I would hit my daughter because she did something that is morally incorrect and is justified a punishment like that, the school would say I'm abusing my daughter because I shouldn't be giving out harsh punishments. That is kind of what the school is doing. It's telling these kids that any form of punishment by a parent, it is not right. That is the responsibility of the school district. If they did something wrong inside the boundaries of the school or on the property of the school is obligated to discipline your child, not you. That is written in a lot of policies in the school districts currently. There is a case in my area that the school violated the girls' First Amendment of freedom of speech on school grounds. It went up to the Supreme Court of the United States, and the girl won against the school district for violating her First Amendment rights because they thought it was in their rights to punish her, to take away her athletic scholarships, and not her parents, when the parents had no issue with it.
Yeah.
It's the school going that extra mile to tell kids that if mommy and daddy are arguing or any form of harsh punishment, it's a no-no. Tell us. We take care of it. That's what's going on.
It's very strange that schools would be stepping into a government role like that. And I can understand, like, there's a lot of communities out there where children come to school abused, and I can see where that would be the focus. And there's no hate for that, but it like could take into another level through the entirety of the country where it's like this new thing, like, oh, dad spanked me, or and the thing is like capital punishment was such a big thing back in the day, and I get where it went wrong. It was the go-to for so many people to just abuse their like that, and that's where it turns into abuse. You know what I mean? Like there's a time and a place for everything. And if you look at, and I mean, I don't know, it goes kind of far, but you can't really compare us to like animals in the wild. But look at any community of chimps or any type of, monkey, orangutan, any of those things, right? when something happens in that community and someone messes up, that's the whole community comes down on them to teach them that, you know what I mean? That's not right. And it goes to an extreme that we as humans have obviously been like, okay, that's too far. But it's like, at what point did we overstep our boundary too and get to the next level where we've gone too far? Like, how could we go so far as to just use capital punishment, never talk to your children? Like, that's the biggest thing. You have children, they are this brand new sponge that can absorb anything in the world, and a lot of the times, a lot of the things that they absorb is self-hatred built up from parents scolding, or mental abuse, things like that, or just physical abuse things. And it's just really sad that great, I was raising my monkeys.
I was reading that. I think
It's just, I don't know, it's just so crazy to me that people could overstep a boundary, and that's something that was, I mean, all right, I'm gonna put it this way. If I didn't catch the spankings I did, if my grandmother didn't smack the backs of my hands when I was young, like, I wouldn't understand the difference. Like, because we, at that young of an age, you can't understand things. But also, it's not like you're not trying to hurt, you're trying to teach. And it goes back to like the animalistic instincts between humans and just any other, look at any other thing out there. You know what I mean? Any other creature that lives on this planet, they all do the same thing. And
My
we
dad
as
was that
humans
kind
have
of dad that would
taken-
tell you, don't touch the stove.
Yeah.
Don't touch the stove. And then the third time, he was going to sit there and watch you touch the stove. So he
Yep.
could be like, I told
Let
you
you
not
do
to
it.
touch the stove.
Yeah.
It's, it's like what, like to some degree, you let them learn as well. Like
Exactly.
when they get older, okay, when they're a young child, the most important child development skill is in between the ages of 3 to 4 is where the kid learns a lot and develops brain function to stuff like that and watches, observes. All right, so you can mold them then. The one that hit above 4, like to 4 to like I think it was like from 5 from like until their upper teen years, until they're 18. Like you have the chance to mold them into, okay, I'm a young man, I'm a young woman, or whatever you identify as well, to be politically correct. To where you teach them right from wrong. You let them learn on their own as well along the way. Like, yeah, you can hit them and say, okay, this is right, this is wrong, don't do that, don't do this. At a certain point in the child development, you have to let them kind of take the parental like shield off of them. Okay, I'm their father, I'm their mother, and I need to step off and let them learn themselves, because at that point, it develops character.
When did we stop letting our children fail to teach them how to succeed? You know what I mean? Where people are so, they jump right to like, oh, I won't let you fall, I'll catch you, don't worry, I'll teach you. And that's a good way to be supportive, but it's like there's a line that gets overbearing at a certain point as well, and people cross that line so much. What up, Erlen? Appreciate it for stopping by, Tate. Thank you very much.
Erlen.
Hey, Erwin. Hey, mate. How you doing?
If anybody wants to jump up in here, don't be shy. Come on in. Even if you're just jumping in to say hi and then you take off, it's cool. Or if you don't want to, it's cool too. Doesn't even really matter. I just appreciate everybody for stopping by.
Like, I got into a conversation the other day to kind of like go off of this because it was something similar. It's okay. People said that overthrowing governments, I put out there, everybody wants to say that a united government, okay, a united world government. So let's open all the borders up. Let's open, everybody be ruled by one government. It doesn't solve the simple solutions that we're still currently going on. Racism is still going to exist in a world government. Gun control is still going to be a major debate in a world government. You have many of the issues. There's no solutions. You want to create something with similar solutions that are in there. Okay, It's all, the funny thing is all commonalities between hate, gun control, everything. The bottom line of all that is how they're taught to use these things, taught to hate. Hate is taught. It's not genetically learned. It's not picked up. It's taught. Okay, if I was raised in a house that hated a bunch of people, a specific group of people, I'm going to that's all I know. That's how I grew up. So therefore, I
Mhm.
become the part of my environment to hate these individuals. That is the key issue here. Is what is taught in behind closed doors to the individual. So as long as that's still being taught, no matter what political system you put into place, that it's not going to go away. Gun control. There's other line issues that you cook into gun control as well. It's the individual's mental state and how what they're taught to use with the gun. Okay, if I was
Yep.
told as a military person to go out there and kill the enemy, I'm out there doing the duty. When they come home, they have PTSD. Therefore, their mind is not stable enough. They have mental issues that need to, depending on the case and stuff like that, need to get a mental eval to make sure they still can own these guns, which all military troops sometimes are required to do so, depending on
As
the
a
country.
military guy, I'm gonna tell you, come fucking take it.
And I agree with that. My grandfather is a vet from Vietnam. He's considered getting a gun because he's scared that the Civil War is going to happen.
Anxiety. But go ahead, come fucking take it. I dare
But
you.
Highway, I don't mean it like that though, Highway. I mean it like if the government deems you're like as in like if you should be any
I dare them to
then-
come take it too. They'll find out real fast just how good I am with it.
Appreciate you, Lil Rider.
I'm just saying if they deem you incapacitable of owning one, it's the only way they're going to take it.
No, because every single military person that comes back now, they diagnose with PTSD, and it'll be a fucking excuse for them to take weapons away.
True. That also is a
There's
false system as
nobody
well.
more trained with that fucking weapon than that person that you're trying to take it away from.
True. I give you that one because, like, even they tried my grandfather even served like the Vietnam era. They tried to diagnose him with PTSD, and I told him, if you have PTSD, I would always live in a house with the dude, and not one time have I even hear him remember a bad time during that event. I said, that's BS because they're trying to die as permit for it.
Think about how much training it's taken him in his brain to forget those things. My wife's dad, my father-in-law, was also, he went to Vietnam, and he is one of the softest spoken people you will ever meet. He's one of the nicest, sweetest, just warm-hearted people you'll ever meet, honestly. And you never
A lot
expect
of those
that-
guys that have been through the shit come back that way though, because they've seen all of that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's
That's the
nothing
reason
that
why I
surprises
have
me
such a
now.
positive channel, is because I've seen so much hate that I got tired of seeing hate.
Agreed.
Like I saw the real hate that puts bodies in the fucking ground.
Yeah,
Like-
it's disturbing. It's disturbing that there can be things like that in this world.
And I agree with Scott. Says I don't know if I butchered the last name. I'm sorry. Yeah, my grandfather told me a story when he came back and said he was from that era. He came back to a airport right outside of like JFK International Airport when he came back because they sent him back after he was stationed in Korea, and the people spit on him, told him to his face, "You're going to fucking die, rotten fucking hell. I'm going to fucking shoot you in the fucking head," and all this shit. I'm tearing up because like fucking when he said it and he cried to me about saying what the fucking people did to him.
It's hard,
And-
man. That was a hard fucking time in life. There were so many people that were against it, and America is just America.
And
That's all I can say about that.
like he came back the most humble man though. Like sometimes like he'd be around the house and like I'm sitting here with no headphones on or anything. I'm just watching TV, and his fucking movements are so fucking still silent, stealth mode. Like sometimes he scares the shit out of me of how quiet his feet are in this house. Like one time he was going to the store. He said, "I'm going to the store." He's like, "Well, you want to come with me?" Like within like 2 seconds, he was already in the car and already driving down the street, and I didn't even hear him fucking get out the door of the car. And I'm like, are you soundproofing the house or some shit? But he has it in him. Like, if he wants to go back, if he was in his youth again and still could go back to the army, he still has all that shit in him. But he doesn't brag about it.
Hey,
I'm
man,
gonna
if I
make
didn't
it.
have
I have asthma and chronic bronchitis, so I just cough from time to time. I'm not gonna die, I promise. 6 years of burn pits and things like that over there didn't help at all.
Damn.
For the my third year and a half, our actual lot that we were working out of was on top of the old burn pit. And they told us, oh, don't worry, there's 4 feet of soil between you and any of the burn stuff. Yet when you kick your feet, it was black soot.
You know what they pulled though? Oh, let's put like maybe a coating over it and just call it a day.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I got my inhaler. Right now I'm doing like a lung purge with some super strong bronchitis expectorant. I try to do it every couple weeks just to make sure that, hey, anything that's in there that's not supposed to be in there, it comes out. Because I know that I have horrible lungs, so. It used to be way worse. In Afghanistan, since I was there for so damn long, every single year for about 4 months, I would lose my voice completely. I would sound like that dude from Independence Day. You know, the one who was like, God, that guy. I would sound just like that dude for 4 months every single year. People loved it. I hated it. I used to smoke 2 packs of cigarettes a day. I haven't smoked cigarettes in...
He was in Mrs. Doubtfire too.
Almost 3 years now, 2.5, 3 years.
He was the hairdresser that Robin Williams went to see to get the Mrs. Doubtfire stuff put on.
Oh, that was him too.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looked like him, but I couldn't.
Everybody used to walk in my office and be like, "Hey, Freitas, do it. Do the Independence Day."
Fuck.
I had people call me up from across the base just to talk to me to hear my voice, like, because it gets really. It was just like a rasp. There was no actual tone to my voice at all. It was crazy.
Congrats on.
Yeah, it took a long time, but I just one day decided I didn't want it anymore. I don't know. I guess it was a different me.
All right, so I guess since
I'm
this
not
moon
vaping.
painting is
I
done,
smoke a
Sure.
little non-tobacco stuff from time to time, but that's it.
this is how many of these I actually have sitting around. Hold on. Oh, there we go.
You should start selling those, man. You could make a killing with selling those on your like merch store or something, or just giving them away at like raffles or something, mate.
I mean, I do every once in a while. Like, all right, so if my neighbor has a yard sale, I'll put a couple of my paintings out, and I'll just be like, whatever you want to donate. You know what I mean?
I did like vaping, Erland. I did vape. I
That
quit
was
I quit cigarettes for a year on vape, and then I went back to smoking cigarettes because vaping over here in Thailand is extremely illegal. Like 30,000 baht fines, and like this almost like $1,000. Like
Really?
big fines. They take away your stuff, and if you can't pay the fines, you go to jail. Because just like shisha used to be huge over here, you used to be able to go and smoke shisha everywhere in the big hookahs and stuff with your friends.
Mm-hmm.
They banned that too because the import of the shisha tobacco was coming straight in from Turkey, and they weren't getting any cut of the money from taxes. They have no way of taxing it, so they
Oh.
just made it illegal. They did the same thing with e-cigarettes, even though every single market and on many city corners are vendors that sell e-cigarettes. But if you get caught walking around with one by the police, you're screwed. So I
almost
said,
wonder if
no,
they're
I'll
put
go
there
back to
to-
smoking cigarettes.
You almost wonder if they're put there to catch people that do things that way the government can make money.
Yeah, it was.
I would never touch a vape thing in my life because around here people like to finagle and like mess
You
with
have
things.
to make sure. That's my biggest thing when it comes to vape, though, is you got to make sure you're getting your e-liquids from a reliable and trusted distributor that actually knows what they're doing, because anybody can mix vape juice, and all it
Yes.
takes is a couple extra drops of nicotine to kill your ass. Like,
I'm not talking about that.
that concentrated nicotine is no joke. There's people that don't know what they're doing, though, and they're out there selling e-liquid and they're killing people,
No,
and that's
no.
where vaping's getting such a bad rap.
No, around here they're doing much worse. The mechanical part of it, like the actual like vape itself, the actual
Yeah.
the people around here figured out how to make them a bomb to some degree, make them actually explode. So around here, you had to very, very need to know if you were getting it from a legit source, the electrical part, or you're buying it from a shady dealer that's gonna fucking blow up in your face. Like that's how
Yeah.
serious he's getting out here. Like people are just bored finagling with shit and trying to sell it and just
These things work really good. This one is like a mint pouch, with no nicotine. Like it's just like mint leaves inside of one of those pouches. That helped me because I figured out that my thing with smoking was legit just an oral fixation. Because
That's
if
what
I
I'm
don't
saying.
smoke, I bite my fingernails until they bleed. Like
I had
there
my
always
lip
has to be
pierced.
something.
I had my lip pierced. I got my tongue pierced at one point in time. I don't have any piercings now, but like it was all just for oral fixation type of stuff. That's why, like, even see, I'm so far into smoking cigarettes at this point. It's like if I hear it or see it, especially if I see somebody in a movie smoking a cigarette, instantly, I'm just like, I need to have one. And I know I don't.
That's how
but
that
it's
was the
like-
worst part was watching other people smoke while you're trying to quit. Like I was like, but I
Yeah.
just really got to a point where I was like, I loved smoking because that was me. That was my, like, when you saw me, I had a cigarette. That was my thing. People knew that Paul smoked. That's just the way that it was. And then I got to a point where I was like, why is it me? Because I
Yeah.
let it be me, because I want it to be me, because I want them to want it to be me. Like, what's the point?
right.
Like,
I feel that.
and then it just got to a point where my lungs were like, hey, this probably slow down a little bit. 2 packs a day is really horrible for you. But now, no more smoking, no more anything. I got YouTube keeping me healthy. That's damn sure. Because if you go look at my first video, you can see the old me, and that's terrifying. You only might be able to see that for a few more weeks. So I'm seriously, every time one of those things pop up, I consider blocking all my old videos. Let's get rid of these old trashy things. Look at this meth addict looking dude. No meth. That was just a hard life. That's what that was. So what do you think? Simple. You already beat 2 hours in your live stream, man. It's so easy, isn't it? It's faster
Yeah.
than you thought it would.
We got 17 people hanging out. Much
That's awesome.
appreciated. Very much appreciated.
Yeah, I've heard the cinnamon stick thing works 100%. Because anything, like I used to go for those cinnamon flavored toothpicks. That was one of the ways that I stopped smoking.
See, I
I
feel just
like
I'm
always
gonna
put
be
a cinnamon
doing-
flavor. Toothpicks
wondering-
work because
wondering
it's a
if I
mild
should go to a-
fixation. You just gotta have to always have toothpicks on you.
I quit cold turkey twice. And I mean it was hard, but I did it. And I'm wondering if this time I should go to like a hypnotherapist or something. But I'm so
You should just
sketchy.
try go find yourself some damn cinnamon flavored toothpicks. Now, every time you want a cigarette, you just pop one of those in your mouth and continue doing whatever you're doing. And pretty soon that because they said cinnamon actually triggers the same things in your brain that those satisfaction receptors or whatever the hell they are as cigarettes do, and so it'll oftentimes serve as a substitute for that feeling, like to feel that craving or that urge.
I'm gonna have to try it.
Hey,
I don't think
yeah,
I'm
it's-
ready yet.
Hey, I agree with the cinnamon stick stuff because you ever look at Pavlov's dogs effect where he kept ringing the bells to feed the dogs? Like the
Yeah.
dogs would have to ring the bell, and it's tricking your mind into it's similar to tricking your mind. So every time you get an urge to see someone smoke a cigarette on TV or something, instead of grabbing a cigarette, grab a cinnamon stick or just grab something that would substitute it. So every time you think about having a thought, without noticing it, like it would trick you, oh, I want cinnamon instead of a cigarette, because your mind thinks that the cinnamon taste is a cigarette taste, but it's not. So it's like tricking your mind into a good habit instead of a bad habit. You can do that. It's just your willing power and your mentality and motivation to do it.
Look at
That's
Han
total-
from Fast and Furious. The reason that he always had a bag of chips or something in the behind the scenes, they say, is because he was quitting smoking and he wanted a cigarette so bad, so he had to continually eat stuff just to keep his mind off of it while he was filming.
And that's why a lot of people, when you quit smoking, get fat because
Yeah.
they go from one oral fixation to food as an oral, as that to satisfy that need that they have.
Hello.
What's up, Glitcher?
What's up?
What's up,
Hi.
Glitcher?
Congratulations on 10K, Simple.
Appreciate it, bud. I appreciate it.
Elizabeth told you how you can make your own cinnamon toothpicks. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, Actually, I'll put
Just
that
get the
up there real
candy
quick.
oils.
And see, that's something I'm into because I like make my own soaps and stuff.
That's what
like
I'm saying.
that.
You're all into that crafty kind of DIY stuff, so you might be able to do it.
Do it yourself.
Yeah.
We got 17 people watching. All I did was paint the picture. I'm wondering. I mean, if
Oh,
you guys
I
wanna
agree,
see
Vicky.
craft-
There is not toothpicks don't belong on the floor, and neither do damn Legos. Those two things. I don't think
Mm.
about abortion all the time, but when I do, it's probably because I stepped on my cousin's Legos.
Where did you? What?
I'm just saying. Have you ever stepped on a tiny Lego?
Trust me, bro. Step on a fucking Lego.
I'm
You want to
still-
punch someone in the face.
All right, so go,
Yes,
There's
but where
the
did you-
worst
where
pain
did-
in the world to step on
Go
a
look
Lego.
up a
There's
Lego
no
run.
greater pain.
No,
Hell
I've
hath no
stepped
fury
on
like a
Legos.
Lego
I
in a
have,
carpet.
I have Legos in the garage, but where the hell did you get the abortion comparison?
I'm saying I love children. I don't always wish abortion on them unless I'm just you leave your toys around and step on your Legos. Then of course I'm like, you little shit, I should swallow you.
See, when I step on Legos, I just want to punch someone in the face. Don't care, like just punch someone. It's just or the wall because it that much pain.
Legos hurt.
Right.
Legos do hurt.
Yeah, four-sided die hurt. Oh my gosh. 'Cause you
Or a
had to, like-
fucking jack. You remember fucking jacks with the little bouncy ball?
Wait, the plastic
Yeah.
or metal ones?
The
Plastic
metal
or
ones.
metal?
Either
doesn't even
or,
matter.
either or. Metal is just 10 times
Jacks
worse.
came before
That's what I'm
Legos. Jacks
saying.
got the OG award for the worst carpet damn toy to step on. I promise
No,
you.
no, nails.
It was like
nails.
it was like what were those things ninjas used to drop? Those
Just
cow
like-
traps. Jacks are like
Oh,
cow
yeah, yeah,
traps, man.
Yeah.
That's exactly what they are. That's exactly what they are.
I bet you that. Yeah, it has to be. That's probably where we got Jack. Probably just they had an overabundance. and they-
Is a kid's version of that.
yeah.
I'm telling you, Jacks were straight up parental cow traps. We just gonna
No.
drop these all through the living room. Mom and dad gonna step on them at random.
And to think about it, right? Games were always built to teach you something. So what was Jack's built for? To teach you how to pick them all up as fast as you could, right? But what skill do you learn from that?
Hand-eye coordination.
Hand-eye
I don't know.
coordination.
Hand-eye
Yeah.
pickpocketing coordination as well.
That's what I'm saying. We're making connections here. We're probably just reaching.
No, we're too close. No, too. we're-
Wonderland said, "What about thumbtacks?" Wonderland, if you're letting your children play with thumbtacks,
Oh shit.
take it away immediately.
Oh god,
I would-
thumbtacks.
I would
Thumbtacks
not-
are a bitch.
I would advise you not to ever try to wrestle when there's thumbtacks around.
Oh.
You get them in your fucking back. Not a good experience, guys.
Pattern recognition too. Okay.
Oh yeah, I didn't even
Oh,
think about
yard
pattern
darts.
recognition. Dude, we used to have so much pattern recognition, even like memory, battleship.
Battleship is a shit.
And
What happened to
sucks.
games?
You know?
That's what sucks about like so many things. Hey Angie, I appreciate you stopping by. Definitely. Thank you very much.
Hey Angie, I appreciate you. Have a good. Oh, go get ready for work. Have a good day at work.
Yeah.
Don't work too hard though. Try to get on YouTube sometime. That's what everybody else in the world is doing right now. I
You have
don't,
to-
I don't
you-
understand it.
You have to watch YouTube. You have to at least an hour. At least an hour.
or Twitch, depending on your preference.
That too, yeah.
I've just legitimately like I've had 7 or 8 different jobs now, and every single 7 or 8 different jobs I had, if I ever got caught on YouTube, they would fire me. Like they'd be like, "Hey, you want to watch videos? Go home."
Yeah, right?
And now I'm like a YouTuber, and I'm like, well, how are all these people watching me at work?
They treat it like March Madness. They just hide the phone as soon as the boss walks in.
love, Andy. Just parked at home. It's raining bad. Smoking a cigarette in the car, hoping it lets up before going inside.
Hey,
Probably want to
Oh,
crack a
my God.
window.
right?
All I know is
I know you're getting that first hand smoke, but you're getting your second hand smoke too, and that's worse. That's like
Yeah.
3 hands of smoke slapping you in the face.
Well, I know right.
Simple's gone. He's gone.
Oh, that's like 3 hands of smoke slapping you in the face.
I just know right now with the if you're in the Florida area, there's the Hurricane Elsa. Let it go, let it go. She turned into a Category 1 hurricane hitting the coast of Florida towards the Gulf Coast.
Jeez,
so
man.
it's funny. Elsa's going after Disney. Did you anyone
Oh.
expect that?
Erlen, metal splinters. When I used to work at a scrap yard, oh my gosh. pick up a piece of metal or something. Ooh.
Fiberglass splinters.
Wood splinters I get all the time because I do tile in my spare time sometimes. I don't do it anymore.
Insulation. I used to get a lot of those fiberglass
But, like,
splinters.
when you do tile and you clean the floor, it's normally a hardwood, plywood subfloor. So you like wipe your hand over it to make sure there's no nails or imperfections and stuff. And sometimes if you have a split, like where the seams are together, and you run your hand over it, ooh, I've caught one that went in from the side of my hand to about here. And it stuck out all the way out to here, bro. It was like 3-4 inches of wood sticking out of my hand. I pick it up, I'm like, wow, that went deep.
Hey, much love, Christy. I appreciate
Simple's
you.
used to 3 or 4 inches of wood, though. It's okay.
Simple Christy,
God
congratulations.
damn. God damn it.
And that's
Quisher.
why he's my homie.
God damn it.
That's my little bro right there.
I know.
Look,
but
check this out,
Appreciate
though.
it,
I was on
Christy.
a construction site working us on some bricks, right? Because I used to do some mason work.
Mm.
And I rolled up to the construction site in the morning one day, and the homie was like, "Bro, there's a homeless dude sleeping over there in our shit." And I was like, "What do you mean he's sleeping in?" He was like, "No, he's gonna be real bad off." And I was like, "Huh?" This dude, for warmth, had gone and rolled his ass up like a sleeping bag in fiberglass insulation.
Ooh.
What?
See, I could do
Yeah.
that.
Bro,
Make me
when I
itchy.
talk about this dude had crystals around his eyes,
bet.
and I was like, "Oh, my. I don't even know how they fixed
quick
him.
question.
He's probably still pulling fiberglass out of his ass."
Did it get in his lung? Did it get in his lungs? Because that questions a lot of things.
Who knows?
Yeah, that's
You picked the absolute worst spot you could possibly roll up for warmth.
That's
Yes,
what I'm
it's
saying.
warm, but my lord.
Yo, masonry though, if you work like around like in yard work and stuff like that, fucking pebbles and rocks that you don't see. Imagine like walking across someone's lawn doing an estimate, all right? And like if you're just in your sandals or whatever because you're not doing work, you just get an estimate. And your sandal falls off and you fucking hit a nice sharp rock that's hidden in the grass. Worst freaking injury I ever had.
All right, I gotta grab another canvas real quick. I'm gonna do one more painting.
As in like at a landscaping job.
I thought he said cannabis. I didn't think he said canvas.
I'm gonna go grab
no,
some
no.
more cannabis so you can do another painting. That makes sense too.
He's grabbing some more hemp paper. He's grabbing hemp paper to paint on, okay? That's what he meant.
I mean, it's simple, man. He should be smoking cannabis for 10K.
I would
Christy,
actually.
you're freaking awesome.
How about this? 50K. You smokes some cannabis.
No way. 50K.
Y'all see Tyler in the private chat?
Oh, I didn't see Tyler. Is he saying let me in?
Yeah, he said, "Get the fuck back here and let me in."
Albert time?
Damn.
Damn.
Albert Tyler must have been waiting in the back room forever. Simple.
Damn.
What up, brother?
You're welcome, Tyler. You're welcome.
You're muted.
No, technical difficulties. Just like his life.
Damn it! What the fuck, man? How you gonna keep me backstage that long, man?
Hey, I was looking for a new canvas.
He wanted to check your fanboy status.
he
See how
was
long
looking
you
for-
wait around.
You know I'll wait forever for Simple, man.
What,
I'm a simp for days for the Simp Nation, baby.
I appreciate it, brother. So what are you doing? What's going
Yo,
on?
man, what up? Congrats on hitting that 10K, baby!
Yes, sir.
Appreciate it.
Look at this smooth motherfucker looking all shiny over there.
I know,
Simple
right? I got,
always
like,
be looking shiny. I thought I was the only one to notice it. I
Right.
thought he had some
He
sort of
definitely
Windex
take-
disease.
Hell no, I noticed that shit too.
He taking showers before he gets on stream.
He is.
He's
He
doing
he-
something.
go.
He's
Here
he
bleaching
only
his
comes
There we
out
skin.
squeaky.
See? How's that? A little bit
Fucking
softer
LOD
up.
hiding in the corner over there. Why don't you put
Yo,
LOD in the
JV.
corner? Like put Holly in the middle. Put LOD in the corner. Like he don't belong in the middle right there.
Oh, what the?
Put
Okay,
that-
that's how it is. I'll be the bottom bitch again, like you always call me up.
We'll put the kids on the bottom.
Oh. I can't even be mad.
You can't.
I'm not mad. I'm just like, damn. Alpha's like, come here, like, put these bitches on the bottom now.
Scott said the word canvas actually originates
Look,
from the
look.
word cannabis.
LOD a damn bottom bitch.
How do you,
Anyway, he
how do you think
belongs
people
down
like
there.
Leonardo
come
da
on,
Vinci
man.
was
Damn
able
it,
to paint
Alpha.
his work?
What up, Alan?
And how do you think
Well-
he came up with shit like the flying machine? Come on.
Right?
Everybody was high.
What dumbass thought that humans would ever fly?
Somebody who looked at a fucking bird high as shit is who, like, they got stoned out their ass, looked at a fucking bird. Leonardo da Vinci got stoned as a motherfucker. Looked at a damn
did.
bird and he was like, we gonna do that shit.
Leonardo da
was a
Vinci,
bird.
he didn't make a plane. He was an artist.
Yeah, he made a flying machine, motherfucker.
He made
Like,
a flying machine, bro.
Wait,
I have
Vinci
a fucking
invented
history
everything.
degree. You think I'm just basing this on
No,
bullshit?
What, you never play Assassin's Creed? Come on.
Hell no.
My
His-
lord, where have you been? Who do you think Da Vinci was?
Da Vinci
An artist.
He
created.
was just some
Oh,
sort
he's
of
an
a
artist.
painter, a sculptor.
It was more of a
Dude.
corkscrew helicopter.
Yeah, Alan T would know about it.
That shit fucking worked. That shit
up,
fucking
Alan?
worked.
just like Nikolai Tesla created the AC current that we currently use.
Or it was it H.G. Wells that did like the submarine and all that shit?
H.G.
I'm
Wells
just-
did a lot of
someone
shit.
might
Listen, we ain't
fail
gonna talk
history.
about.
Or no, it was
H.G.
Jules
Wells.
Verne.
Listen,
I'm thinking of Jules
no,
Verne.
no,
I
no,
got
no, no.
caught cheating in history, so I don't care.
Hang on.
Jules
Hang
Verne.
on.
Yeah.
Listen, if you guys have not looked up H.G. Wells, listen, real talk, because how many people we got in here that are actual readers? I know Simple is.
I read.
I'll read.
I got 2 books back there. I'm
I don't have a
procrastinating on reading.
Bro, I'm telling you.
I don't understand how people don't read.
No, like real talk. If you want to have your fucking mind blown, now some of the facts aren't 100%. Okay, I'll be real. Like some of the facts are not 100%. But if you want to have your fucking mind blown, like in an interesting way, okay?
H.G. Wells.
No.
Oh.
Look up H.G. Wells with the outline of history. I think it's in like.
Can you
3
guys hear that
volumes.
noise?
Glitches clicking.
No, I'm saying, can you hear my Mrs. hair dryer in the back?
No, you good.
Barely.
I can just hear an echo.
Anyway, listen, find these fucking books. Best college professor I ever had gave me The Outline of History by H.G. Wells, volume 1 and 2. That was required reading for the class, and that was what we built the curriculum off of. We talked about shit that was off and all that stuff, but like volume 1 and 2, that may be the only 2 volumes. There may not even fucking be a volume 3. But volume 1 and volume 2, if you want to learn like basic history and have it in a fucking like entertaining, readable way, H.G. Wells, The Outline of History, volume 1 and 2.
And then follow that up with a complete history of the world on YouTube. The animated video.
Oh,
Oh,
no,
God.
that start with that video.
And then oversimplified history.
That was a great
Yeah,
video.
oversimplified
Oh my
is
God.
what I was thinking of.
My man Simple's really bad at paint.
Yeah.
Simple.
Oh, you missed
painting
the-
Sounds
the
like
whole
he's-
time. Where you been?
Yeah.
Sounds like he's shaving a really big carrot.
They piss
He's
me
on his
off.
second painting already.
Peeling a big carrot.
I thought it was. I thought he put a Bob Ross and beating his bush.
What happened
Oh,
to the
Simple,
first-
you about to one up Bob Ross? He never did 2 paintings in one video.
Oh.
Look at this.
Hey.
What happened to the first
Yes,
painting with
sir.
all the skies and shit?
He also never had blood on his walls that we saw.
True.
That we
Probably
saw.
because- probably because he was-
That's the big part right
Probably
there.
because he was sane.
That's questionable.
Yeah.
That looks like the lake
yeah.
that Jason Voorhees is about to pop up out of.
Crystal
There we go.
Crystal Lake.
Crystal Lake. Yeah,
Bro,
that's
you
it.
should draw one with Jason merging
Yeah.
up out of the water.
That would be dope.
What am I doing?
Or how about a Jaws fin or something? Come on.
Or like the end of
Alright.
the or the end of the
Or-
first Friday
Just
movie,
chilling.
Friday the 13th movie where Kid Jason jumps up and snatches a girl from the bow.
There we go. We'll put something in there for sure. Do that.
You should draw the bathtub with Freddy Krueger hand coming up.
That is such an iconic scene.
I wonder if I could do an abstract of it.
Yeah.
That would be dope.
I don't know if it'd be really.
Holy crap, I didn't know that all of the damn paintings that Bob Ross did are stored in a warehouse somewhere.
Yes, they do not sell them. And if you have
I,
a Bob Ross,
I came in for the after party.
So then if you happen to have a Bob Ross somehow, that's just
Priceless?
worth some money.
yeah.
Wow.
look in the mirrors,
Yeah.
ask him.
Did you know
online.
he actually painted like 4 or 5 paintings per show of each painting? Because he had a couple pre-paintings. He had the one that he liked the best that he used as his template sitting off to the side, and then he had his final painting that he did on camera for everybody.
It's just like cooking shows. They already have the stuff made.
Yep.
They take the already baked one out of the oven.
Yep. Online visual books versus hard copy book full of essays. Personally, for me, look at the mirror. I have a Kindle and I have the online, but I prefer physically touching and turning a page of a book.
Yes.
All right, so since I have to wait for this coat to dry,
It all puts me to sleep. Whatever.
I'll show you my
You don't
book
read,
collection.
Alan?
Not anymore. I used to, and then I
was
got
gonna
like
say, I
adult
totally
onset
pegged you as a reader.
ADHD. I'll read the same half a page 4 times, and like forget what it says. Like I cannot.
Infinity, what's up?
I can't pay attention.
Hey, appreciate that, Tyler.
You was a really good book. Ron Jeremy's autobiography. That was really damn good.
One of the very few books I read from school that I actually enjoyed is still Anthem, or it's just called Anthem.
And the
Yeah, that's fucking by the same chick that did Fountainhead, did fucking.
subtle
it's
art
really-
of not giving a fuck. That's a must read.
There were a couple of books from school that I remember.
Anthem was by Ayn Rand.
Yes, yes. The
I
idea
like-
that
You
Go ahead,
enjoyed
go ahead.
reading
Go ahead, no,
Anthem?
go ahead.
Read
Yes.
Fountainhead. Read Atlas Shrugged.
all right.
Read Atlas Shrugged.
Atlas
and-
Shrugged was really
Hey.
damn good.
Read Atlas Shrugged, and I'll give you fucking $100 on a on a fucking
1984.
live stream.
Dead
What
ass.
is it? Well, you want to read the book on the last
Deadass.
stream?
You gotta get your channel monetized first, but yeah, $100 on a live stream if you read fucking Atlas Shrugged. Look up
better write
how
down
many
Atlas
pages
Shrugged.
it is first.
Here's a 1949 copy of Swiss Family Robinson.
Look how many pages it is. Then go to Audible, download that shit, play it while you're sleeping. Get your $100.
I'm gonna quiz you on
What
the
the
shit to make
fuck?
sure you actually paid attention to it.
Ain't no way this is over 13,000 pages, almost 14,000
It's
pages.
a big book, bro.
It's a
It's
big
not
book.
one of these Harry
I said
Potter short
read the
reads.
shit. I didn't say fucking like, just fucking look at it.
Spark notes it.
I'll tell you what. I'll
I can't
buy
use
you a
Spark
copy
Notes.
of it. I'll buy you a
Look.
copy of it, Glitcher. You know how to get up with me? Fucking DM me your address. I'll buy you a copy of fucking Atlas Shrugged for you to read.
How long are you giving me? Because I gotta read these 2 books first.
Hey,
Nah,
1924.
fuck that.
Wait a minute. How many
Read this book
pages is
first.
it?
It's almost 14,000.
You're kidding.
1400. 1400.
Oh, that's
Oh,
not bad.
1400.
Go read The Stand by Stephen King.
Simple.
Wait,
Hey, can we have Glitcher go to class first
I said no.
and figure out how to fucking do his 1, 2, 3s?
I'm the guy that counts how many pages are in the next chapter I'm about to read. There's no way I can read 1,400 pages.
How many are in those books? Glitcher, 57,000.
What book you got right there? What book you got there?
I got The Color Purple and
Ugh.
Invisible Man.
I don't know what all this shit is. I'm about to buy you 1984. I'm about to buy you Fahrenheit 451.
I read
I'm
that.
about to
Those
buy you
finished
fucking
first.
Atlas Shrugged, and I'm
I'm
gonna
about
send
to
them all
get you
to
the
you.
long walk.
I did
just so you have
Fahrenheit.
something in
I did
between of all
Fahrenheit.
that serious stuff.
I liked Catch 22 and the things they carried, both kind of military style books.
Did y'all ever read Great
The things they
Gatsby?
carried is great. Look that
Yes,
up.
I read the Great Gatsby. I got a fucking copy
Who
of
the
it in the
hell
library.
didn't read The Great Gatsby?
I read enough
That's
of it to pass the quizzes.
Yeah.
Other than
You
that, I
at
did not
least
read it.
got the,
It
you
wasn't
at
part
least
of
got
the
the clip
curriculum.
notes.
Heck yeah, of course.
By the time I went to high school, it was all like Romeo and Juliet and all
Yeah.
that type of stuff. We didn't have the Great Gatsby. We didn't do
We
it.
did A Mice and Men and all that bullshit.
Yeah, we did that one.
I had to
Or,
read Hiroshima.
Hello about the
The
rabbit,
Giver.
George.
That was a good book.
Hiroshima's good. It's
The
a
Giver was really good. Hatchet
What is that
was really
about?
good.
Oh, Hatchet, bro. Oh my god.
what is the Giver? What's he giving?
he's like the memory absorber of everybody. He holds
Hmm.
all of the. And then someone else becomes the giver when that giver dies, and he bestows all the wisdom.
Oh.
It's
I had
insane.
to
So
do Raising of the Sun sophomore year.
simple. If you read the things they carried, it's about like each chapter is about a different character, and it's little trinkets or something they carried during the Vietnam War, and it like goes into their background and like why they carried it, what it meant to them, and then what happens to them in the war.
Yo,
Oh, wow.
Elizabeth
That's
hit
really
my
cool.
heartstrings though with that first book I read in the first grade to pass accelerated reader. Where the Red Ferns Grow. Let's go.
Isn't that a
Oh, yeah.
cartoon? It was that a cartoon made movie
They
with,
made
Yeah,
a movie.
where the red fern
Yes.
grows. It wasn't a cartoon. I think it was an actual movie.
I think it was an.
or am I
actual movie.
thinking Fern and Gully?
You
Fern
might be.
Gully,
You're,
yes.
you're thinking about Fern Gully. No, she's talking about where the Red Fern grows, man.
That was an actual movie.
We're talking about
like real
some
actors.
real heartfelt
Hey,
shit.
Edgar
And it's
Allan.
sad.
I'm with Jay right here. Edgar Allan Poe, bro. Come on.
What else do we do?
Yeah, I can get down with some Edgar Allan Poe too. But we on some Red Fern Grow shit.
Some
Like
mouse
you
and a
gotta get
motorcycle,
with
baby.
that.
Fuck, this is gonna drive me
Grapes of
crazy.
Wrath. Oh my god, I tried watching that movie.
What
I
up,
wanted to
Dr.
shoot
Kids?
myself.
And the Indian in the cupboard. That shit was.
Oh,
good.
Indian in the Cupboard was awesome. I read all those
Yeah.
books.
Absolutely.
Indian in the Cover was dope. Yeah.
The movie sucked, but the books were good.
Yeah, the movie was terrible. The book was phenomenal.
I thought the movie was fantastic. Fuck y'all.
We're
I did too. That's what I'm
Did
saying.
you see the movie first or after?
First.
after. I saw it after I read all the books, and I said, "Ugh, I don't
Yeah,
like
I
this."
saw it after. Right.
What up, Gil? Instant Infinity. Appreciate you for stopping by. Laura. A couple people I don't think I caught in the chat so far. Sorry.
Did you paint a giant butthole? Like what?
Just painted a giant asshole.
Well, I had DM'd Alan and I'm like, I'm painting your painting live right now.
What?
So,
Hey, Lord,
yes, Alan. I am painting a giant asshole.
Oh,
Just for you.
oh, okay.
Oh, Eyes Were Watching God.
Where the Red Fern
Did
Grows
really
is
assholes
fantastic.
finish first?
Oh
Assholes
shit! I didn't
finish
even see
first?
that DM. Sorry, I just saw it now.
And the
Their
subtle
Eyes Were
art of
Watching
not
God
giving
was
a
really a
fuck.
good
Our
book.
series must read. You got to read that.
This last 9 weeks we did Their Eyes Were Watching God, and I really enjoyed that book.
That was a really great book.
Which one?
And Their Eyes Were Watching God.
Hmm.
It's just like sometimes the book selection they choose for us for school, it kind of gets like repetitive with the type of messages that are behind the books.
Run, Jay! Get in the house before the rain gets you. He said, "Excuse." Scott said, "Excuse you." It's called Sphincter at Nocturne.
Escape from Alcatraz Island.
I like that.
Oh, that's the greatest thing ever. You could sell that for $1 million now with a title like that.
I wonder if that's what they should be called.
Some person out there would just see Sphincter at Nocturne and be like, "I feel this."
That is awesome.
Yo, that's Sphincter at Nocturne right there.
That's what
Put
I'm
Put the
saying.
title on it and put that bitch on eBay.
No, it's got a little bit of blood in it. That's Sweeney's butthole after Nair and raisins.
After wiping.
After
Wipe it
wiping.
till it-
That's
wipe it till
Tyler after knuckle deep.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, yeah.
He looks up.
And there
What?
goes the beer.
And there
So
goes the
I'm
stream.
replying to a dumbass in my fucking comments who wants to start some bullshit.
What?
I had to look down for a minute.
See, look. Laura T said a red square on white sold for $1 million.
Hey, I'm pretty sure this next painting I'm about
You
to do.
labeled one of your paintings Nocturne,
Sphincter
Butthole,
at
or
Nocturne.
something. Sphincter at Nocturne. Someone out there in Italy is going to be like, bro, I need that sphincter.
That is deep. They're gonna say it's
I
deep.
want anyone
Get it?
from
Come on.
anywhere to tell me that they want my.
Your sphincter is
saying.
deep. Your sphincter
Dear
is deep.
Mr.
Simple.
Simple, I am writing to you concerning your sphincter. I would like to purchase it. That'd be
I
the
just wanna
weirdest email
see-
you ever got.
Art critics, simple sphincter is extremely deep. I believe it's shallow and pedantic myself.
Jesus.
We were having a serious conversation about books. Now we're talking about
Dude,
some
We're talking
Splinter.
about art.
He called
And
in the
good titles.
reinforcements. He needed laughs, not serious stuff.
I mean, not for nothing, guys. Seriously, we've been going for almost 3 hours. It hasn't even felt like 3 hours. Like,
Holy
Laura
shit.
T said she's
Yeah.
sorry. It sold for 60 million. Red square on white. That's what it was. That's what it was.
Red square on white.
wow.
60
Hey,
million.
do
I'm
Bro,
looking it
if
up.
you don't title that Sphincter at Nocturne and at least put it on eBay for 20,000, I'm punch you in the face.
well, remember you said that, and remind me after the stream, and that's what we'll do.
In the dick sword.
Should I bring
Hey,
up?
this
the
one's my
Make it a
painting.
limited edition, 1 of 1. Sign that bitch in the lower corner. Sphincter at Nocturne. No one's gonna think any different of it. They'll just be like, dude, I'm buying that picture. Buy that title alone.
Does anybody want to talk about womb casting? Since we're talking about strange.
No,
art?
no body casting. Don't do that. Don't go that far. Nobody wants to see a 3D image of your balloon knot.
Ugh.
All right.
No.
I'm
That's
gonna
more
bounce,
sculpture.
guys, because I'm suddenly in a bad mood over this comment that came in, and
Bubba.
only negativity follows.
On what painting? I mean, on what painting? On what reaction?
It'll be in the
Yeah, which
Discord in a
reaction do I
minute.
need to go attack?
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Shoot me a message.
Love you guys. Congrats,
Love you, bro.
Simple.
Yeah. Hit me up.
Nursal, good to see you.
Later.
Y'all have a good night.
You too, bro.
You too,
Love
Tyler.
ya.
Same to you.
It's literally a red square and it's sold for 60 million. That
I'm
was
trying
a
to find
smart
it.
ass person. She said it's
I can't.
by
I see
Malavik.
lots of things pop up for
Malavik.
red square, and I can't figure it
By
out.
that man's name, Lazimit Malavik.
Sounds like a fancy restaurant.
Copy his name.
All right, so that's that coding.
It's seriously just a fucking painted red canvas.
What up, Ishi? And we got Keem in here. What up, Dr. A?
What's up?
I just googled that dude's name and his page, and it's literally just a canvas painted red.
What are we
$60 million.
That's crazy.
So much more
I mean,
meaning behind the art than we understand.
The person that painted it has to have some kind of credibility behind them, too. You know what I mean? There has to be
Still,
something else.
it's just a red canvas.
Yeah.
I could even make prints of that. I'm not even an artist, but I could forge that.
Hey, I didn't even realize I'm in.
What up,
What's up,
Ishi?
Ishi?
Hello.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Appreciate you for stopping by.
Welcome. I saw the black canvas, and I was about to ask if that's my painting.
Oh, see, I told you that Ishi was waiting on a painting. I've been telling you for 3 days. Simple said, I got to figure out something to do with these paintings. I said, Ishi's waiting for one. JV's waiting for one. Other people are waiting for some paintings. They want your paintings.
Thank you for
Yeah.
stopping by,
He
Elizabeth.
just kind of gave me this look like he never heard anybody say that. Really?
Listen,
I'm waiting.
I know. I will paint that one. I promise you I will paint because I have one more black canvas left. So I
Yeah,
will
you don't
paint that
want
one.
Sphincter
Okay.
at Nocturne. That's gonna be
Yeah.
way too expensive.
I don't know. This one's gonna be an easy one because Alan had requested something probably a couple weeks ago at this point.
Hmm.
I'm gonna do it and see.
You should paint your face white. Take a
Wait,
black
what did I do?
So you have a favorite?
See what happened.
You had requested a painting a while back. You don't remember?
Oh shit! No,
Ah, so
it is going to be a surprise,
Yeah, that's cool.
dude. I say all sorts of
Hey, you
stuff.
have
I
a
don't
good
remember
one,
what comes out of my mouth,
Have a good night.
It's
or
always
day,
honest.
Or
but I just remember it.
Thank you for stopping by, Vicky. Appreciate it very much. I will
thanks
see
for
you
coming,
in the
Vicky.
comment section.
Thank you for coming back, Jay.
I was thinking of the cost, Scott. 60 million is way too much for Ishi to be buying Sphincter at Nocturne.
Yeah.
She wants something significantly lower than that. Can we drop about 6 zeros off of that?
6 zeros.
Ishi wants this painting right here.
Yes.
That's a nice one.
That's what I want.
The only thing I could think of is baby metal related. So I'm expecting some white and some red to come up on this black canvas.
That one is a really cool picture though. That looks
That's
like
what I
the Ferngully
want.
evil tree.
It's the tree of life. I painted this thing and I wanted to just paint over it and redo it. And my wife was
No,
like, "You're
that's the
not."
one AC wants. You can't
Because
paint over
our
it.
whole
Hey,
living
Simple.
room is actually black and white trees like this. What's up?
You know, I didn't ask for this, but you know what would be cool from this point on? Not that you need to do it on this one. Half of one of those fox masks, almost like it's in the darkness, but like the light is shining on it from one side.
Yeah. Because then I
Yo, who's
could
shaking?
sponge it in.
Issue.
Easy.
My-
Yeah,
am-
like it's being like a spotlight is shown on it.
Yeah. That would be cool. How am I going to do this? I'll do this in here.
So I didn't
This
get to ask though, how was everyone's July 4th?
It was fantastic.
It was
The
it was
party I
alright.
was at shot off well over $1,200 worth of fireworks, so it was pretty good.
Damn.
I did 200 myself. Some other guy, his family threw in probably at least 1,000. I mean, they literally put away money every month just for 4th of July fireworks.
Hush, cat.
Cat's asleep back there. Probably see it.
Cat heard the chicken, wanted some.
Yep. It's like, yo.
Yeah, where they at? Where they at? See, I
Don't
thought
say
her
it,
chickens
Ishi.
were dying, and now all of a sudden they're still making noise. What happened?
Shut up.
Because it came to my head too, and I bit my tongue, and I heard Easy giggling in the corner. I was like, don't.
You pop out your mouth.
Oh, pop out your mouth. It's not my fault. I'm in the country.
You could put my butt.
Oh, pop out your butt.
Scott said, well, my sphincter at Nocturne is much cheaper.
Ooh. Does that mean after a late night bender, it gets cheaper? Hey, my sphincter only $5. Come on, in the alley,
Don't apologize for comments, please. Seriously,
Behind the
we're all
dumpster.
family here.
behind the
Let's
dumpster.
go.
That's too true.
What?
So where are my fellow Asian people? Make a noise.
Ishi.
Oh wait, never mind.
I know
Ishi's our
that
token
Simple.
Asian.
Yeah, I know Simple has some Asian fans. So where are you at, guys?
I thought you were going to say he's part Asian. I was like,
I was about to say.
Part Asian. I'm 100% Asian.
no, Simple. You were like,
Oh.
Simple's part, and I was like, what? But you
Maybe
said
you
he's
are.
part Asian. I was like, Simple looks French.
Damn, Simple, this is erotic like watching Ghost.
Ooh,
Remember
you
that
like it?
clay scene in Ghost?
Dude,
Yeah.
I just sent that picture to Ishi last night.
Which one?
The ghost one where they're doing pottery and he's like behind her.
I watched Simple brush his hands on this painting all sensually.
I was sending her lots of pictures of people like behind another person. So it was like the Titanic on top of the world, and there's Brokeback Mountain.
Oh
and,
yeah.
all these people like hugging from
Stupid.
behind. And then Ghost.
Yeah. That's Alan for you.
Yeah, stupid.
I know.
Still one of the most sexy non-erotic scenes of a movie of all time. 100%.
Which one?
Which one?
That damn
Ghost.
clay scene in Ghost.
Oh, that
Yeah,
was erotic
sure.
though. I mean, it was supposed to be erotic.
Yes, but I mean like not.
Oh, not-
seeing,
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Like not
Mhm.
blatantly erotic, but you're like, whoa.
Mhm.
I need to get a clay board and a spinning
Mhm.
monster wheel.
Didn't Hot Shots spoof that scene?
I think they. I,
I
think,
think
they
so.
did. Some movie did something from there.
Yeah, I thought it was Hot Shots because they were spoofing everything back then. I love that show.
I have to build more.
Jay likes the full moon painting that you did, Simple.
Thank you. I appreciate
Wow.
that very much.
He's doing a full moon one right now, just close up.
Yes.
Full moon at Nocturne.
Oh, JJB is in the
Oh,
background.
I didn't even, hold on. Gotcha.
Hey,
How can you see that?
JB's in the background?
in private chat.
Oh, sorry.
You should be.
He's painting. Sorry.
Oh. There we go.
Yeah, yell at him, JB. Why you?
This
leave-
looks like
Bestie.
bloody handprints on the inside of a cave. Dude. He's putting his heart and soul into this.
You see how he caressed the canvas? Like,
I know. He's like, this is
Be our
going to,
commentator.
this is going to Alan.
Thanks, Julie.
If I see little lip marks on there, I'm going to be freaked out. No!
I'll sign
That's
it
why I
that way
said
on the
get a
back.
black canvas.
Yeah. It's got,
Get
it's
paint
going
your
to be
face white
signed.
and just slap yourself in the face and see what happens.
It's going to be signed with an upside down heart. Oh my God, it's balls.
It's gonna be terrifying.
Upside down heart with a mushroom stamp on top. Oh man.
Ooh, now that's an idea. Could you imagine that being an artist and just signing every painting with a mushroom stamp?
You're actually at an
Yeah, I'll be
art
back in
show.
a
They're
second.
like,
I'm
could you
just gonna
sign
go
this
make
for
my
me?
list.
You're like, hold on, zip.
okay, Hailey.
Simple, I'll be back. I'm going to make my list real quick. Gotta
All right,
get the
Bubba.
work out of the way first. It's good
Yeah,
to
yeah.
see everybody. I'll be back in a few minutes.
Right.
All right.
Yeah, that would be insane. That would be insane. That might be my signature though. I might have to.
Oh man, just don't start it now.
Oh, you gave him an idea. I say start with Alan's.
No.
Yeah.
I might have to.
Send Ishi one. No, send Beb one.
Ooh, there we go.
I thought JJB came in, no?
He did, but now
I
he
think,
popped out.
I
Yeah,
think he's
StreamYard
having
is-
issues with his mic.
That sucks.
I'll be back. I was trying to figure
Okay.
it out. Look at Simple caressing a canvas.
I'm kind of
So sensual.
My man,
I won't lie, I'm a little confused.
Kylie left. The fuck, Kylie? Why'd you leave?
So a while back,
Aw.
you had actually asked me to do a black canvas with blood handprints on it.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember that?
Sort of, but I can't remember why I would have asked that.
It was probably for Baby Metal.
Oh, yeah.
Your canvas
Makes
is done,
sense.
sir. I'm gonna go wash my hands real quick, and then I will show it to you.
Don't take a piss first.
YouTube Simple is not attempting suicide mission.
Caught you red-handed.
Oh my god. That was bad.
Bad. Lame joke.
Dad joke.
Oh, you're not even a dad.
Don't
Nope.
even
Bestie, come
try
back.
to say that.
Naked Gun did a parody of it also. So.
Okay, Naked Gun then, instead of
Naked.
Hot Shots. Those are roughly the same. They're the same type of movie. Naked Gun is such a great movie. Hot Shots is too. It's like movies you have to watch the background as much as what's up front on the screen, because there's funny shit going on in the background.
Nice.
Ishi, have you ever seen those movies like Hot Shots?
I don't know.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
bad at remembering.
We're gonna watch. We're
titles.
gonna. It's got Charlie Sheen. He's the main character, and he's like this Rambo guy.
Okay.
And it's got to be good.
Like, okay.
Charlie Sheen playing Rambo? Yeah, man. It's like Rambo meets Top Gun. Like
Yeah.
with Charlie
You know, most
Sheen.
of the time, I've seen the title and then I'll be like, no, I haven't seen that. But if I start watching it, I'm like, so that's what it is.
And then there was a Hot
I'm
Shots
so
Part
bad
D.
to remembering titles and names.
Mm-hmm. It's a stupid movie, but it's so funny. Early 90s.
I like how you say naked, though. Naked.
Naked?
Nikki.
Naked.
You guys
Naked.
ever watch Friends?
Nekkid. Naked.
Naked.
What are you supposed to say?
Naked?
Naked.
So you say naked.
As simple.
Like
That's-
it's in the
no.
neck.
How do you say naked?
Naked.
Simple dipping his balls in paint and putting it as a signature would be a simple signature as well.
Oh,
Naked?
Ne-
Is that what you're looking
naked.
for?
yeah, naked.
There's no E in it, Alan.
Nekked. Naked.
Oh, Nekkid, I guess. You said
Yeah.
Naked.
Yeah, that is how you spell naked.
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 Naked. Naked. You say naked.
Yeah.
I'm really disgusted how to say naked right now.
That's how we get. That's how we take our clothes off in Texas. We get naked.
Hell yeah.
Erland.
Dude, this is like a horror painting. Oh wow, dude, that could be like, dude, that could be the poster of a horror movie.
Look
Like
at
a movie
Namson.
poster.
Hi, Namson.
That looks
What up,
dope.
Namson?
Yeah, that is dope.
I appreciate
He
it.
said
Bye.
it should be pronounced naked.
Naked.
So,
No,
I don't
that's
know,
dope.
If you
That
want
could-
it, Alan, you can absolutely have it. Just let me know what your
Yeah.
shipping address is, and I'll send it out to you.
Yeah, I'll pay shipping.
Oh, don't worry about it. We can split it, or it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? I got one for JJV coming too.
Ooh.
He requested, and
I
Ishi
see.
might be.
I see how it is.
Ishi might be getting my original Tree of Life.
Ooh, if your wife lets it
Ooh.
happen.
I would definitely have to paint another one. Then I wouldn't have a choice. So. I'm
Yes,
really
sir.
happy with the way that
Give
came out.
Texas.
That looks really cool.
That looks awesome. Like the black canvas makes it really stick.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like I was saying,
Neat.
it could be the poster of a movie, horror movie.
Yeah.
Because it's
Yeah,
like someone
Halloween.
trying to get
Yeah.
out of a like locked in a room or something.
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
Doesn't that what that's what it looks like to me?
I guess if I did a version 2,
Mm-hmm.
it would have to be. I'd probably have to like splatter pattern some stuff with like paintbrushes. or just, like,
Maybe
and then
I don't
and
know.
then let it dry, and then I could go over it with a couple. Maybe that'd be just 2 separate ideas.
Oh, there comes
Like
the
a-
Ali purse. My fellow Asians, welcome.
Oh,
Who? Erlen?
No, the Ali purse are coming.
Where?
So it's like fellow Asians.
I don't see
welcome.
any of the leapers.
We welcome
There.
everyone here. We
Mass.
welcome everyone here.
01Y said Ali purse coming.
Oh, way up there. Okay, yeah. I was not looking that far up in the.
Namson, get up in here, bro.
Oh, see, Kevin Higgins knew. He said Lloyd Bridges was great. Yep.
Oh, or anybody else, if anybody wants to jump in the stream, feel free. Come say hi. Whatever you guys want to do.
Oh, and
Hey,
Gil.
Alan, you have a fellow Texan.
I see that Gil backing me up, naked.
Yes, sir.
Naked.
I mean, it's a
Yeah,
little
I'm
weird that
gonna
we're
say
talking about no
something.
clothes and it ends in kid. So I don't know. It's a little weird.
Chat, I'm from Texas too, man.
Who's from
Yeah.
Texas?
Glitcher.
You are. Okay.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Where
yeah.
whereabouts?
South.
South.
Yep.
Like Valley South.
Naked.
No. Like
Naked.
Galveston County. Galveston County.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Am I right, Jay?
I'm from.
Naked.
I was born and raised in Austin.
Oh,
I'm one of the few native Austinites.
I have a lot of my boys from like Xbox. They're from Austin area.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
was reading something today about this guy named. He's an investigator. They call him the Investigators. His last name is Arms or Armies. He has two claws for hands, and he like solves the hardest cases out there that like the FBI and stuff can't even solve.
Sounds like a
Okay.
Netflix show.
Bro, I don't know. I saw some article.
So
Sounds like a Saturday morning cartoon.
it sounds like
Got
Dr.
claws
Claw.
for hands.
Right?
I mean, what in the world?
What up, Namson?
What's up?
Namson's
Appreciate
in the
you stopping
house.
by. If anybody doesn't know who Namson is, he makes music. Just saying, if you enjoy rap, go check him out.
If you don't enjoy rap, go check them out.
I didn't even shout it out. And, like
Mhm.
Alpha Tyler, who was in the stream earlier, he has a reaction channel too. Definitely go check him out. I mean, you can find all these people in my channels section on my homepage. Just click on channels, and you'll find like a whole bunch of different people. I think I have to update it, but a lot of them that were in the stream now.
Alan is a jag. Go check him out. Just a guy.
Is she is no one? I'm not here.
Well,
She's
jag
cool,
is
though.
just a
She's
guy.
cool.
He's just a guy.
I have a channel, but I don't post content.
Oh wow. I mean, I have videos on my channel. It's just random stuff.
Bye, Erlen. Appreciate you for stopping
Oh,
by.
that makes you a YouTuber too, Alan.
I know. I have like 24 subscribers somehow. I don't know how.
Wow. Congratulations.
It's a good start. Shit.
That's a good milestone.
I'm gonna do a 25 subscriber live stream on
I'll be
Discord.
there. I will be there, bro.
Shit, when I hit 1K, I
Oh
wanna
look, I
watch
haven't even celebrated my 5th subscribers. I don't even post videos, so I don't have subscribers.
How many do you have?
5.
5. Oh, holy hell!
Let's go.
All right.
I didn't even post a single video.
Really?
I have
People
fans.
just stalking you. That's what that
I think
is.
next time I stream,
I have 25 subscribers.
Wow, congratulations! This is so funny.
that's so weird.
1, 2,
Yeah.
3.
I just checked. I have 8 subscribers, and I posted one clip of the Twitch thing I did one time.
Nice.
I have
Beat me.
Well, I have 45 videos and some more that I've recently made private. So I've probably had 50 videos. Some of them have been on TV, like on the local news and stuff like that. So I don't know.
What do we do?
Oh,
Clicked over 3 hours. Man, it doesn't
Lately,
even
it's
feel
just fucking Fortnite.
I was just on a Fortnite live stream and then they pissed me off, so I got on here.
Oh, who are you watching? America? Someone from America?
No,
or-
I was with my friends. Like we were playing the game, and I was part. He was streaming.
I haven't played this season yet.
It's probably one of the best ones of Chapter 2.
Really?
But Chapter
Because
2's been asked. Chapter 2's been asked.
The people that I've been playing with for the last year, they hate the current season. So I don't know. We actually liked the last season. Like I liked the arrows, like bows and arrows. I actually liked this because I got pretty good with them. I got good sniping with them.
I hated the mechanic of last season though, like the ability from the shit guns to even shittier guns. Like
Yeah. But they kept some of the upgrading this season, didn't they? At least I read that.
yeah, but it's not. It's actually good upgrades. Like you could change regular guns into like rapid fire type of guns.
Oh, okay.
It's hard to explain.
I've just heard
Oh.
everybody complain about the UFOs. They're like, these suck.
Yeah, they're not fun.
Okay.
They were cool at first, but it's like they're too OP.
Scott says, you got a YouTube channel. You're supposed to be this one. I actually have a couple fishing channels.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, from like 4 years ago.
Sorry about the roosters, guys.
I told you my friend does high school football highlight videos and other sports too. One of his videos from 2015, I think, has 9 million views now.
Wow.
It went viral. It went viral because one of the highlights he put in it was a homecoming proposal by a player to a girl on the sidelines.
Huh.
And like for some reason that got picked up, and now little girls over the years are looking for promposals and all this kind of stuff, and they just think it's romantic and they watch his video.
That's cool.
Yeah.
And see, that's something that's what makes it even more cool. Like,
It was B-roll. The B-roll that he threw into the highlight video actually is what made it go viral.
Namson, we need to go fishing, bro. We're close enough of a drive where I could come down to you, where the fishing's way better, and we could go fishing. Or you just come stay up here for a couple days, bro. We'll go. I got a river right behind my house. Let's go.
No, he said he would watch you fish.
Oh, all right. Well, let's go anyway.
And Namson called out Glitcher for. He said Fortnite is gross. Play a real man's game.
Ooh.
And he called me
Gonna
out
say,
too.
I really can't. I've never been able to get into Fortnite, so yeah, I'm sorry.
Wait. Who said what? Who said what?
Namson said it in chat, but I don't know who this is. Who I can't hover. I don't know who this is. Motorhead.
Where is it?
We came, Dr. Atheist.
Oh, okay. Dr. Atheist, yeah. Oh, there we go. Now I can see it.
Yeah.
Listen, the only reason I still play the game is because it's the only one that's free and all my friends have access to.
You know what? Brawlhalla's free too.
Yeah, but
Yes,
we
and
don't all have
Brawlhalla
access
is a
to
good
it.
game.
And
We
so
don't
is
have
League of
access to that.
Legends. I don't really play League of Legends, but it's free too.
Ugh, I wouldn't play that.
Yeah, I was
yeah.
about to say.
Game's weird.
I just don't play games that often. The only reason I play Fortnite is because this YouTube family that I was watching, they started playing, so I picked it up last year during the quarantine.
Not a bad game to pick up during quarantine.
I mean,
But it
it's
also wasn't its best at quarantine. It was probably at its worst. It started at its worst
Mhm.
during quarantine.
yeah. I never played season 1. I don't know, or chapter 1, whatever.
Yeah, well, the game's really gone downhill. But like I said, it's the only game me and my friends have access to.
And it's cross-platform.
Yeah,
You
that's
know, like-
another thing. Like a lot of games haven't picked up the cross-platform yet. So
Like literally,
get there
when I
eventually.
play with that family, they have a person playing on PC, PlayStation 4, Switch, and I play on an Xbox, and we all team up and play.
exactly, yeah. But that's the thing that's going to really kill companies if more games keep doing cross-platform, because it's like you just pick which one is better performance. And
Mhm.
the best one obviously is PC, but not everyone can afford a PC, so they would go either like the PS5 or PS4.
I
And,
have-
I mean,
Yeah.
sorry.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No,
That's
I was just gonna say I have it on PC and Xbox. I prefer the Xbox.
Shit, I'm
All I was gonna say was, and some it might not even be that they can't afford like the PC version. It might just be they just prefer using a controller, using that kind of
Mhm.
stuff. So,
Which is funny because I grew up as a PC gamer,
Mhm.
but once I learned Fortnite on controller, I can't like unlearn it and learn it on keyboard. I'm just like, oh fuck it, I'll just play on Xbox.
Among Us is fun when you have like a group like how we kind of have it, Jay. Like if you don't have as many people as we do in Among Us, it's not fun.
Unless people see you vent when you didn't vent.
Huh?
Whoa.
Which one you asked for? Sid?
Unraveling the past.
Oh man, that game is so much fun though.
It's okay. I started out
Among Us stream is
hating
fun.
Among Us because I would watch people stream it, and I'm like, it's just people yelling at each other. I can't handle it. And we are kind of turning into that sometimes. I don't like it when people are just yelling over each other.
Is Tyler having game night tomorrow?
Probably.
Appreciate you for stopping by, Namson. For real, man. It means a lot.
Wasn't his game nights usually Friday, or does he do different?
Oh
another one?
yeah, it's Friday.
Among
That's right.
Us is Wednesday.
Among Us is Wednesday. though.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Tomorrow is the Among Us. So for anybody that doesn't know, over on Alpha Tyler's channel, go and check him out. Make sure you sub up. We play Among Us on Wednesdays. You're gonna see the group that loves each other right now all hate each other for a few hours because we have to lie to each other, and it gets rough. But just know it's all love in the end. We all go to Tyler's Discord and hang out after. Like, it's seriously a great time.
We're
So
probably going to do that after this trip.
Hey,
Hey, go ahead.
no, I was gonna make a joke. You're fine.
We always want to talk at the same time. I was changing the subject, so whatever. No, Gil says consoles need to start adding keyboard and mouse. And I was going to say, the girl that plays PlayStation 4 actually uses a keyboard and mouse hooked up to her PlayStation 4
damn.
for Fortnite.
See, I feel like if you're gonna do that, then you need to be put on like the PC servers because
Well-
it's so fucking obvious. Like when you're on console servers and you're against PC players.
Her dad was on the PC.
Mm.
Her brother was on the Switch. So like, you know, like she couldn't have the PC if her dad was playing.
Well, all right. This painting's gonna take probably another hour at least to dry because there's so many layers of paint.
Mm-hmm.
I'm probably gonna end this stream. We're at 3 hours and 9 minutes. I think that's a good point. I think
Yeah.
we've spent a pretty good amount of time hanging out with everybody. You know, I appreciate everybody for stopping by. Seriously, everybody up in the chat here. Just everybody, man. Seriously, I wouldn't be able to do this without any of you guys. I say it like every video now. I love you guys, man. Like seriously, I wouldn't be able to do this, and it goes to show what something positive can do when you have a mental health issue and you're trying to battle that. And this is just like one of those outlets that you can just, I don't know, it makes me personally happy. I enjoy music so much that
Yeah.
being able to share, you know, just the positivity that I find out there that some people don't know about, it just, I don't know, it makes it even more special to me to be able to share it with everybody. So
Yeah. Congrats on 10K. The next 10K is going to come even faster.
I
Yeah,
appreciate
congrats
it.
And
again.
appreciate the painting.
Hey, absolutely. Not
I got a spot on my wall.
And if anybody wants to see more painting streams, I don't know, let me know in the comments. Let me know what other live streams you guys would like to see. I guess I could definitely incorporate them in. I think that'd be something really cool to incorporate in the channel if everybody wants to come and hang out. So yeah, love you guys, and we'll catch you on the next one.
All right, later, guys.
See you, everyone.
See ya.
Later.
Boom.